Hello, Internet. It is us, Storydad, and the cast of Sanguine Dominion, the Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition actual play set in Calgary, Alberta, starring Lupe, Texas, December Deacon Uptown, played by Mandy, Ian, Sharmy, Daryl, Brendan. It's good to see you all. We're back at it, full cast once again. Our wonderful members, Daryl and Ian, were at GaryCon singing their hearts out, having the time of their lives, while our vampires were struggling to survive and having the saddest moments that people could conceivably have. Or, alternatively, hanging out with their grandchildren and weren't sad at all. And they were being very fucking gay. Yeah, that is super true. Uptown and Moshar had about the most aggressive homoeroticism that I've seen in this game so far, in a campaign that has been flush with the queerest energy that we can muster as vampires. So
you're welcome, chat.
Yeah, you're welcome, chat. So yes, we come back on the tail end of a lot of our kindred making amends with one another, having some schisms in their personal lives, and the other characters that embody the cast that exists outside of the main cast. We've had moments of reconnection. There have been, frankly, struggles for some to maintain the relationships that have defined their unlives, while others have some that flourish. And it is tonight that we are actually going to start with one of the kindred that has received the worst end of some of those schisms, and that is our own December. So, December, my question for you as we get into it is, where will we find you?
I'd say this is at the beginning of the night, and December has woken up with Texas, and she goes about her nightly routine, getting up. And once they're both awake, she settles beside him and says, I have a question. When you have time.
Yeah. What's going on?
I have been doing some investigations recently into other ways of doing what it is we do as creatures of the night. And I'd asked you before about the prospect of sharing some of your abilities with me. Some of those that I quite admire. I also...
The blood thing, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The reason that I ask you specifically is because blood is important to me. It is powerful not just because of what it is, but also because of its meaning. And the meaning of this power and this opportunity is different if it comes from you. And so you are well within your rights to say no. There are other ways I could get what I need. But the other benefit is that you know that I trust you entirely. I cannot do what will happen to me if I taste your blood.
I'm not really concerned about you having my blood and the idea of it. It's that part of what it could do. I have a I have a lot going on, as you know. Uh,
I do.
I just don't know how it would affect you, and I'd be really upset if you were hurt or if you had changed or something went wrong and it was because of me, essentially.
An understandable concern, which is why I was thinking we would begin with a taste. A taste for blood would give me some information and perhaps a window into whether your passenger has impacted your vitae as well as your senses.
It's not just that I'm worried about. There's a lot of other stuff that's going on. Honestly, doing cocaine in the 80s is a lot safer than what I got going on.
Well, I won't press you, but I would be interested to know when you're ready what those
I
things
mean,
are.
a taste isn't too bad, I guess. Just to see, right? We'll just see, and if everything's fine, if you don't find anything that's too weird, then yeah. And then like he awkwardly kind of like holds up a hand, like like Talladega Night style. And he's like, I don't know how you want to do this.
Here. And
Yeah.
she takes his hand and just presses it to her cheek um and begins with the intimate touch and then says, "Don't worry about it. Just a taste." And she just uses the tip of her tooth to create a very small mark and a single drop.
I'm kidding. No, it's fine. They didn't hurt.
You, as if these teeth could hurt you. And she will take a little taste of Texas and do a taste for blood, which is a resolve blood sorcery. Now 8. Ooh. Good thing I got some willpower back because I am not going to get any information unless I do that. I don't get hungry though. Okay, 4 successes. Oh wait, I do get hungry. So I'm discerning basic traits. Potency. I didn't get a crit, so I don't get any of the extra information. Resonance, intensity, and wait. Yeah, blood potency is the biggest information that is currently available. Hello, am I muted? What's going on?
No, not at all. Texas, do you want to provide that information or should I?
Sorry, everything went silent when December was talking. I was hoping you were going to pick it up.
Oh.
Well, what information could I potentially provide?
Sorry.
I believe only blood potency is what I can get at this time, and then seeing if there's any additional effects to tasting, like the the time when she tasted Enkidu's blood.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, blood potency is 2.
And there's no other adverse effects that are felt upon this taste.
Yeah, I was like that. I wouldn't be able to answer.
There would not be any adverse effects. You didn't get the crit, and so the nuances that would come with taste of blood are a little bit lost. But there's a distinct strangeness that you do sense. You've trained a very large amount with this power. It is quite literally one of the introductory powers of blood sorcery. It's between this and some of the Banu Hakim sorceries that are less common. But this taste for blood is for potency. It identifies whether they're a ghoul or a vampire or some other supernatural creature that you may or may not be able to define, but you tell all of those things through nuance of flavor. There's not really another way to go about it. This is not supernatural information that simply floods your brain with a text script that says the blood potency is 2, or this is a ghoul, or that. It is through flavor, it is through nuance, it is through smell profile, etc., etc., etc. And Texas's Vitae holds a strange value to it that you cannot define.
So I think December would interpret that as there is something uniquely different. But I cannot say that it would be safe or dangerous. It just is.
Okay. I mean, that's still good, right? There's no crazy adverse reaction.
I didn't pass out. I didn't go into an instant premonition. I didn't get poisoned.
Well, I mean, you got me, so I guess take what you need.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's fine.
And December pulls Texas close into a hug and then pulls back and from his wrist takes a bite and takes a little drink, enough for power transfer.
I have a question for Texas. Now, there is a distinct traditional infusion of power that comes with someone tasting another's blood for the purpose of teaching, for training, and whatever. So, what does Texas's blood taste like as December drinks specifically to learn this power from you?
The power of obfuscate.
I think the first. All right, here we go. I think the first sense that you get, it's not even a taste, is something that is aged. You can taste that there are years on this, and then it's immediately hit with what can only be described as like a deep smoky resonance, as if you were taking the first bite into a fresh slice of brisket, right? Obviously And then it kind of burns, not painfully, but it tingles. Um, Not like a spicy tingle, but like a hard shot of whiskey tingle. Texas. Um, but then after these two notes kind of hit, you can start to smell fields. All of these things are hitting you at once. Like it's a sensory overload on your palate as well as in your nasal passage for whatever reason. And even though you took the smallest bite, the smallest sip of his blood that you needed, you can feel it coat the back of your tongue. It kind of as if you were a sommelier, just kind of letting the flavor sit on every single one of your taste buds, and it's hitting those notes, and it's sad. That's it.
December, for a moment is still and is still kind of like cuddled up against Texas. And then she looks up at him, and she hasn't begun to cry, but you can see the blood kind of welling up. And she just brushes a hand against his cheek and says, "Thank you for sharing with me."
Yeah, it's not a problem. I just hope it helps. Whatever it is that you need for it to do, I hope it helps. Grade A beef.
help.
Yeah, sorry. That's terrible.
The beef is helping me keep me safe in more ways than one.
I bet it is. And he actually dabs like in the thing. I learned that from Pothanos, so I think I learned it from Modi.
Texas canonically learned to dab from Pothanos.
Yeah, we're going that direction. Put that in the notes, y'all.
December's even seen a dab.
December, there's a knock at your door. Knock, knock, knock.
That's
knock, knock, knock.
That's my door, technically, yeah. Right?
Oh, are you at Texas's? Yeah. I'm sorry, I might have gotten mixed up. Okay, there's a knock, 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 knock.
I'd ask if you were expecting somebody, but I live here. Give me a second.
Since the unseen is turned on at the moment of the knock.
Yeah. That's funny, because I was going to say, like, Texas grabs a gun. Like, since the unseen, Texas grabs a gun. Is it the front door? Or am I...
Just your front door. Just your front door. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Hello?
Hey.
Oh, shit. What do you have a key?
No, I know, but I'm being polite. And you see there's Longtooth, he's standing there. He's looking scraggly, he's got a hoodie on. He's wearing, Carhartt coveralls. It's cold outside. It's like,
can be respectful, December's here.
No, yeah, that's why I left for the night. Or the day.
Nice. Okay.
I was out of here. I think me and Uptown and Modi, well, they don't know that I'm coming, but me and Uptown and Modi are gonna go and hunt something tonight. And I wanted to know if you wanted in before we just walked out, because I know that you're, wanting to test out the new setup. And he points, he goes pow pow at your hands. So
what are you hunting?
The Smeetsy that almost killed Uptown. And probably Lydia, if she's around.
If Lydia's going to be around, then yes. I'm down.
We don't know, but I think I might have something for drawing her out, which is another thing I want to go over with you, but probably where I've got the setup.
You all right, Longtooth?
Oh, no, but, none of us are, right?
You know what I mean.
Yeah.
You all right?
I keep coming real close to dying, and it wears on a guy.
Used to it.
Yeah, I'm just
You
trying.
shouldn't have to, but you do.
I'm just trying to be proactive, you know.
Yeah.
Because like you got a girlfriend, and like it would suck if you died, like right after you've got a girlfriend, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
like
would.
that would suck. Like you kind of seem like happy, at least like while she's around. So it would be, I'd be real sad if, you know, you caught a stray bullet and died. Metaphorically. I know a bullet can't get you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
Yeah. No, I got you, Longtooth, and I appreciate the you looking out. I mean, can't you get a girlfriend? Well, I don't know.
Can I get a girlfriend?
I think you could.
Big dog, look at me.
Uh-huh.
I'm fucking gnarly.
Yeah, I mean, it takes all types, right? You know what I mean?
I guess, yeah. Listen, you find some monster fucker out there that's down, cool. But like, I also have the riz of someone who fucking looks like me. You know, I follow people around. I got bad habits. I kind of smell like, you know, jerky that's gone off. Like, it's not great. This isn't a good situation. And like, it doesn't matter how much fucking, you know, D&G I spray on myself or exfoliants that I use. I still look and smell like this.
We'll figure it out. A conversation for another time.
Totally, yeah.
But yeah, you let Modi and Uptown know that I'm down to ride.
Okay, yeah, because I think that's going to be a good bad time.
Is that not?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, strike while the iron's hot and all that. I mean, that species can't have gone to ground yet. They don't have another fucking haven, so we're gonna hunt him down while he's still, you know, hiding under a fucking rock somewhere in the Bow River Park.
Gotcha. How long until we rendezvous?
You probably got about 6 hours, and then we're gonna ride. I have a couple of things that I'm coordinating, and then we're riding out. I have to talk to Modi and Uptown too, because they're probably planning. They are definitely planning right now, and they just don't know that I'm coming or that I'm coordinating at all.
Just tell them. Uptown is not going to have a problem with it.
Trust me. How do you do that?
What?
God, just talk to people
like this.
Yeah, but you're different.
No, like this, Longtooth. You're gonna go to Uptown. You're gonna go, hey, I'm really pissed off, and I'd like to do something about it. And here's what I got. That's it. And then tell him what you got.
Okay. He pulls up his phone and he goes. He sends a voice memo. Hey,
no. Hey,
Oh, okay. What the fuck? He's like, that's my Samsung S20.
It'll be fine. No. A situation like this, you go to Uptown and you tell him to his face. Don't call him.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'm ditching. You're, you know, not wearing a shirt, but in a way that doesn't seem like you're about to fight. So I'm going to get out of here.
I'm technically not wearing anything. This whole conversation has been me nude.
He makes a lewd gesture. He's like, nice meet, man. Boing. And then he turns invisible and fucks off.
Boing. That fucking got me. God, we have fun here. I'm gonna go back to the room and talk to December. It was just Longtooth.
Yeah, I could hear him.
Oh, I got 6 hours, which is plenty of time for us to get reacquainted.
Of course.
Sick. Closes the door, soaring leap, fade to black.
Soaring leap, fade to black. All right, cool. Somebody, I need tasteful art of nude Texas from the back, soaring, leaping into a bedroom.
Oh, God.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. All right. Tremendous, tremendous. We're going to zoom out from Texas and December. We're zooming out, and then we are zooming directly back in to just December. As, they finish up their little rendezvous in flagrante. We are going to move past that to December. Where precisely do you head to next? Are you going back to M3? Are you moving to the New Haven? Are you speaking with your coven? I understand that you have a fairly involved ritual that you would like to conduct.
Yes. And so I'll say that M3 is still the best location for such a ritual. So I have the coven meet me there for assistance. The other secondary intention of meeting there is to pick up more books, because the new temporary haven that she's got from Lupe is currently being dubbed the library, because that's where the books she currently needs for current research are being kept, and where, Modi comes by to scan texts, and the coven works together with him as well.
Okay. You come back to M3 after a period of time away. And the sights and smells are a little bit jarring. It still smells gently like wood smoke, burnt electrical, a little bit of burnt upholstery. The memories of the coven laughing, having a good time, studying together kind of echo off the walls. And instead of, two people laughing over a cup of tea as they pore over tomes, you see your two remaining coven members sitting at a sort of, they've green stuff and gorilla tape repaired a table and are sitting at it, both scrawling furiously as they wear dirty clothing, sweat upon the brow, looking very, very, very much stressed out from, you can only imagine, myriad things.
As she comes in, the first thing that she does is request that they take a moment to sit with her, and the three of them say a prayer for their lost coven members. It's something that she's been trying to do each time they get together, as it is kind of strange for them still to be so few. And so this is a way of reminding them that she hasn't forgotten, even if it's much easier on her than it is on them.
Can I get a reminder really quickly on the names of the coven members that are remaining?
They are Corey and Rowan. Pretty sure.
I thought so. I thought it was Rowan, but
yeah, it is.
yeah. So Corey and Rowan both conduct this prayer with you and give all due gravity and sincerity to the prayers that they speak. They light Corey, who was the twin of the now deceased Kiki, takes a moment to light some incense and give a small offering of tea leaves. And Rowan, very silently, they simply sit. They speak a very quiet prayer and don't say much more.
Once we've completed that, she will say, I'm looking for assistance in a ritual. A big one that will draw on our resources. However, it will do significant work against those who try to hurt us and ours. If you feel you have the energy for it today, I would appreciate your assistance.
Nearly simultaneously, you get a... Of course, mistress. Very perfunctory, very sterile. A lot of the joy and enthusiasm has been drained out of the pair. They are serving out of a sense of obligation and the blood bond at this point, and it's starting to become painfully obvious.
Your work is as always appreciated. And she's kind of taken on the same affectation of flat autopilot. She tries to consider how to move forward, the three of them. But steps into the ritual, because what she needs to do is to help stop those who keep trying to kill us. So the plan tonight is to do the ritual for invisible chains of binding and prepare the opportunity to lock someone in place.
Okay. They, as usual, are pretty well versed in everything except for the most, the most obscure, other than the most obscure pieces, like, what at what point there's bloodletting, the exact symbols. But they start preparing the materials that you are going to need for the ritual. They get your length of steel chain. They go and get the chalks for any of the symbols that you might need, and they get what they think is your favorite bloodletting knife, so that you may do the always prerequisite bleeding for the ritual.
Right. This requires just one rouse. Okay. First, I do get hungrier. Jeez. And then Actually, I believe at this point, it simply takes the time of the ritual, and it's not until I need to expend it that I roll for its ability. Is that correct?
So you require a bit of your own blood. The only ingredient else that you need is a single link of chain, one singular link of chain. And then you will make a ritual roll against the target's, the requisite test pool. But other than that, yes.
Okay, so the evening is then spent with December and her ghouls drawing out like a three-dimensional model of the chain so that they can write out what each of the runes are and plan them out correctly, and then she spends the final time hand painting with a needle onto the chain link with her own blood each of the runes until the hour has passed that it takes for the ritual to complete.
Perfect. Perfect. Now, you take the hour, you draw the sigils, you shed the blood, the chain link is complete. And it is near the end that Rowan, as you're done and you're finished and you're recovering, Rowan looks to you and says, "So, I think we should have a real conversation, shouldn't we?"
We should. I've been thinking of ideas of where things might go next. I'm interested to hear what you have been thinking because I, as always, value your minds above all.
Rowan looks to Corey, and Corey looks to Rowan within this candle-lit, smoke-smelling ritual chamber. And then they say, "We think you're going to kill us."
I don't want to, but it might be necessary. There are other options. For example, dear friend of mine has worked for many, and should you agree, I will put in a good word and see about the potential for you working for Lupe.
They exchange glances again, seemingly fairly cohesive in attitude and opinion. And Rowan speaks again. "We don't want to work for anyone else. We signed on as a family, and we know that you have changed, but we haven't. We don't." And you can see the hallmarks of someone fighting against a blood bond. And for very limited time, at the expense of vast amounts of willpower, they can. And you see them struggle for the words, "I don't want to die." Not for you or for anyone else, but I also don't want to leave.
If you were given the opportunity, if you were given what I have, how would you use it? The eternal night.
You see Corey struggle in the same way that Rowan did. This is going to be... I would have killed myself for what I did to my family and the people that loved me. We serve you because we have to now. And you failed us.
So it's too late. I've already killed you.
You made us into addicts. And we did it willingly. But there is a part of me that knows that there was nothing that we could have known about this life.
That is true. You could still be living your kind life where you and your sister struggled to keep your heads afloat, dropped out of school, lived on the streets, found work doing odd jobs, and were supported and welcomed, and also manipulated and tortured. Where would you be if not here? I don't know. Better off, maybe. Worse, maybe not.
I don't think our choices were the ones that I would change. It would be yours. You asked me what I would do if I were you, not if I were me. I made my choices. And not a single one of them killed or harmed the people around me. What would you do if you were me?
I would live forever. That's what I chose the first time. At any cost. And unfortunately, you are that cost. And I am sorry. Rowan, are your feelings the same?
No. I have thought for some time that Lupe is a far, far more effective kindred than you. And I would very gladly go to her, if given the chance. I've seen the way that she treats her people, and I am jealous.
I have deep respect for Lupe, and she is my coven now. I would be glad to see you somewhere safe. I will speak to Lupe on your behalf.
Thank you.
Until then, the library is available to you. It is Lupe's space. I think for now, Corey, it would be best if you stayed here. There's plenty of space. None of the rest of us are staying.
Could I, and this is Corey speaking, could I go to another who was not Lupe?
Who would you wish for?
Uptown.
Uptown? Let me speak with Uptown on this, and I'll get back to you. But she particularly tries not to show any preference one way or another, even though inside she is surprised.
Yeah. For sure. Rowan looks to you. Are you done taking ghouls?
Yes. Each time has ended in disaster. I think I'm not cut out for it. There's a lot of things I wasn't cut out for. But I ended up doing. It's time to make some changes.
Now that there's like a little bit of resolution and like some really hard truths have been spoken, Corey softens a little bit. You know, December, for a long time, I have thought you would make a far better bog witch than a cult leader.
Does a bog witch leave a trail behind like those we've lost?
No. They leave well-preserved reminders underneath the peat.
Keep that image in the back of your mind then.
Corey like looks down. I'm hungry. I'm tired of being
Yes.
stressed out.
Give me until the end of the night, and then we will decide what happens next.
Okay. I'm going to order a donaire. I know you don't want any, but if you need any blood, now would be the time, because I'm about to fuel back up. You know, for old time's sake.
Thank you. But I can't take any more from you. There are people out there who deserve what I take.
Well, all right. I figured I would offer, seeing as I know that you don't enjoy pickled turnips or donaire meat or garlic sauce anymore. Or ever did.
Funny how things you didn't even like in life are nostalgic somehow.
I think anyone that's tasted pomegranate molasses will have fond memories of it at one point or another.
Well, I have research to do.
I think I'm going to gather a lot of my things, and think about going one way or another. It's going to keep me busy, but Rowan and I have something for you.
What exactly is it?
It's the exact thing we've been working on since you got it. You've been too busy. And then Corey pulls out a thumb drive and passes it to you. Those fragments that you got from the university, we finished translating them. There's a lot of terminology that we don't understand and references to things that we have no frames for, but it's all there. Even the marginalia.
Through all of this, you were still working?
We had to.
Thank you. This may make all the difference. May give you something to look forward to after.
Rowan walks over and puts a warm hand on December's shoulder. We never stopped loving you. We just can't anymore.
It's okay, darling. I agree. You shouldn't. I don't deserve it. You'll be safe elsewhere. Leave me to my books.
And then Corey and Rowan both leave to go get King of Donair. And
December takes out her phone and her flip phone, and she sends a text message to Uptown. And it says, "Are you hiring?"
You don't get a text back right away. Probably about 25 minutes to half an hour goes by. You get back thumbs up emoji, eyebrow raise emoji.
Response is, "Come by when you're done what you're up to."
This emoji.
Criminy. Okay. So, do we feel comfortable with December holding on to a sigil inscribed chain link in their pocket and languish in their heart? Do we feel good to zoom out? Okay.
Yeah.
We are actually going to take our first human break a little early because, shockingly, I'm cognizant of time today. And if we got into the next scene, we would not have an opportunity to go for our break in a timely fashion. So I think right now would be the perfect time to go. And folks, we will see you in a fresh 10 minutes. Some of y'all are in an ad break, so tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your sister, tell your brother, tell your local congressperson, tell a trusted adult that Another World Tabletop is live right now telling vampire stories on twitch.tv. So catch you then, but don't forget the most important part. Tell your dogs. that we love them. Hello, everyone. We are back. We return now. And I think who we are going to return to is... I think this is a question for both of you before we really decide. Who do you think between the two of you would send the first message, call, etc., Lupe or Deacon, to set up an operation to find the mages? Deacon has very freshly established the sort of surveillance operation. No, it's not. Am I crazy? It is Uptown. I'm bad. Yeah, no, I'm just bad. It's just I'm just bad. I'm just bad. I wrote it down and everything.
I was about to roll with it. It's fine.
Yeah. Asynchronicity wouldn't be a big deal. But okay, we will. Yeah, we'll pivot. So, after you receive this round of texts, Uptown, 1/3 of a voice memo from Longtooth, followed by a text message saying, "Hey, can you meet me at this location?" Drops a pin, and then gives instructions to meet in like 4 hours. And then you hit the text from December, that being, "Are you hiring?" etc. Then you're sitting in the living room of your haven, Modi. Modi playing the Gorillas on Spotify on his brand new PS5.
Okay.
And yeah, he checks on you real quick. He's like, I want, can we, you fought a guy.
Yeah.
I'm fucking tired of getting attacked and fought and the shit kicked out of all of us. And
yeah,
you know, I was ready. I had a belt of grenades.
Oh yeah, thanks for that, by the way. I used it.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm not a soldier.
No.
But I did spend the last week or so purchasing a small armory of goods.
Okay.
And I am almost ready to start tracking the monstrous fellow that almost killed you.
Yeah.
I think he's been wandering the streets.
Yes.
And there was a sighting of our least favorite kindred in the city alongside him.
Wait, who?
Lydia.
God fucking damn it. I shot her in the head and I watched her turn into ugly green flames.
Yeah. I don't think she can die. I don't think she can die. But
I think if I shoot her enough times, it might stick.
I mean, I'm of a different mind.
Okay, what are you thinking?
I think we go get Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yep,
we
I'm
have
already on
you.
board.
And we have you.
Yep. Mhm.
And Longtooth?
Oh, Longtooth texted me and said to me.
Longtooth's like, yeah.
Fucker. Hi.
He said that he would be around.
Yeah.
And that he had some sort of plan to trap this absolute piece of shit.
Well, let's hear it. I'm in.
Yeah, okay. So you're, damn it. I wasn't ready. I wasn't. I got a thing. It was, fuck. And then Longtooth appears and he's got like a manila folder in his hand. I was going to do this whole thing and it was going to be like in a shipping container with fluorescent lights. And it was going to be super cool looking and stuff, but I guess it could just fucking be here.
No. Hey, man, if you want to do it in the shipping container, I get it.
Well, it's kind of ruined now. It doesn't fucking, the shipping container doesn't matter. It doesn't I just, like, Deacon and, like, you and Lupe and stuff always make, like, these cool set pieces for, like, where you do your cool stuff. And I thought, like, maybe, I could, like, Texas has, like, the motorcycle club.
You're in an abandoned Canadian military bunker.
Yeah, but like it's not my bunker. Like I bought a ship, like I bought a Seacan, and it would have. I installed like lights and stuff, and it's like cool looking in there.
Yeah.
And I thought I'm just trying to be cool like you guys, and it's fucking.
Longtooth, I need you to know that I think you're really fucking cool.
Whatever. I don't. I'm not gonna say what I was thinking. It's fine. Lydia is very clearly some sort of demon creature, right? I heard that, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Well,
You'd have to ask December or Modi here for more information.
Modi is like, oh yeah, no, yeah, absolutely. Traditional demon, true name, horrible thing, attached to her in a really meaningful way. She seems to be intrinsically fucking subsumed by this creature. So we don't have a huge chance of killing her outright, but what the fuck is your plan for trapping her? So everybody's been trying to kill her, right? And I kind of thought like, oh, well, if killing her doesn't fucking work, then why don't we just seal her?
Well, like in cement?
I mean, yeah.
I don't hate that idea.
I mean, she's supposed to be able to, like, fly and stuff or whatever, but, like, just jam her in a pit and pour fucking concrete in it.
Yeah, no, I like that.
Like, that's not bad, right? Like, if nothing, she's out of commission for a while.
Yeah, and then wherever it is, we could have Modi, you, or December could just put a bunch of wards around it, right? That's a thing you can do.
I'm not. I can recognize them, but I'm not really a board guy. That's kind of their thing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why our house isn't covered in them. Yeah, well, it's the symbology's got to be really specific, and I'm more like a blood chemistry kind of guy.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm a lot better at that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
What to what end?
Well, so that she stops being a problem long enough for us to figure out how to put her down permanently.
Well, yeah, I guess so. And then I was thinking, even if like we have her for like 30 minutes or an hour or something, that's long enough to like get Deacon there, and maybe we can get some answers out of her. Right?
True.
Like carve her fucking head out of the concrete, and then fucking force her to give us some information, like this demon's name and stuff. Just There has to be a fucking solution to this woman that isn't just fight her 100 times to no end.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. That's a good plan.
Okay. Well,
that seems like that's a very simple solution to that. How are we going to deal with the big fucker? Because, like...
What, like the Samitsi?
Yeah.
That's why we call Texas. I mean,
okay.
like that's why Texas is there, for sure.
I thought you wanted Texas to, like, grab Lydia and then, like, put her in the cement like Dunkaroos or something.
Yeah, both. Yeah, okay. Like Texas is a both solution for sure.
Right.
Like if they're both present, like I'm tough.
Yeah, that's true. You are.
Yeah, like I'm a strong guy. So like, you know, so I can fight too. So like between me and Texas, we'll fucking rip them both apart. I think the Samitsi's pretty fucked up. When I saw him last.
Yeah, I was kicking the shit out of him.
I don't think he has access to a lot of blood either. Like, no. I think the way he feeds might be weird, because I haven't seen him feed yet.
Well, the thing is, I think he fed through the fucking weird flesh monstrosity he had in the bottom of that boat, and when I blew it all to fucking hell, it's probably fucked up his feeding routine severely.
Yeah, I don't know, but that's... Yeah. Anyway, I think this is, like, the best way forward, and nobody seemed to be doing it, because everyone's too busy with the mages, and December's doom spiraling with the Alexis stuff, and, like, you know, and Lupe has...
Have you checked on her lately?
Who, December?
Yeah.
Yeah, her and Texas were hanging out. They're all right.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Fucking finally, I was waiting for it.
Yeah, it's crazy, because, like, everyone's crashing out except, like, so... Deacon's not doing well, but, like, because of his money. Like, he's, like, he had his cash cut off, but other than that, he's pretty solid. Yeah, Texas is slowly descending into, like, monsterdom. I don't know how much we can do about that, but that's a problem for another day. I'll be there. December is hanging on by a thread, and that thread is Texas, so those problems seem to be kind of intersecting. Lupe's good.
Yeah, this is the kind of chaos Lupe usually thrives in, because it's a ladder and she's trained to climb.
Well, it's also like the only thing that's kind of going wrong is that her shitty ex-husband's not around, and it's like, oh no, kind of, you know, I know that she's probably pretty tore up about it, but like in the grand scheme of things, like, oh, this guy was a fucker, and now he's reaping what he sowed. Yeah. And it's like, he'll be all right.
I mean, also, I don't think Lupe cries ever. So, even if she weren't okay, none of us would know.
Yeah, she's the kind of like do cocaine about it girly.
Yeah.
Yeah. She snorts her feelings for sure.
Yeah, she is hoovering Schneef severely.
Fucking man, they call me fucking weird.
Wait, you're not bailing when I'm swathing?
I'm not hoovering Schneef. No.
You never heard it called that?
No, man.
I learned that back at basic.
Okay.
It's a outdated term.
Regardless, I think this is something that we can all do like together, but we got to be the, you know, the initiators, because like you can hide and I can hide, and Modi's...
I can hide other people. So if we're gonna jump this Samisi, that's the way we should play it.
That's kind of what I'm thinking, right? Like that's and then we have Modi be like bait, right? Modi's like, wait, what? Well, you're like, you'll be the bait. You'll be like the guy, the bait, or whatever. Like, you go try to fight the Samitsi first, and like he'll take a shot at you because you're a weaselly fuck and like a real easy target, and you piss people off real bad all the time by saying like dumb shit, and you seem like a really soft, vulnerable, helpless target all the time. And Modi's like, what the fuck, man? What do you mean? What do you fucking mean by that? I mean kind of exactly what I said. Like, you can either accept it or we can have big feelings about it after, but like, apocalypse now kind of vibes, so get over yourself for right now, man. I'm gonna, man, fuck you. And Longtooth was like,
Here's the
you would, but like, we're not there yet, bud.
fellas, girls, enough. I'll be the bait because he's still mad at me.
Yeah, but like, what if he's scared of you now because you blew up his whole boat? Like, Modi's just a little disgusting, oily weasel man, and it's like, it would be real easy to use him as like a dangling worm on a hook.
Hey, Longtooth. As much as I love the chirping, what's your beef with Modi, man?
Nothing, literally nothing. I think he's great, but I also know that he fucking lives for this shit. So, Modi's like, man, fucking,
All right, Longtooth, you squirrely little fuck. And he picks up his phone and starts calling Texas.
Ring, ring. Banana phone.
Ring, ring.
Oh, wrong scene.
This is the one you still don't have?
Totally is. It's fine.
Oh, no.
Yeah, whatever.
That's okay.
We still don't have a Texas Uptown scene.
Yeah, Texas and Uptown just haven't interacted enough. I forgot about it.
Hello.
Hey, Texas.
Yep.
I got Modi and Longtooth here. Sounds like there's gratuitous violence brewing. You in?
Sounds fun.
Yeah. All right. I'll text you a pin. Meet me there.
All right. Sounds good. How long do I have?
Oh, right. Longtooth mentioned. Uptown looks down at his watch and he's like, you make do with 45 minutes?
Yep. Sure can.
Talk to you later. Hangs up the phone.
Texas comes from off of the ceiling.
What you doing on the ceiling, bud?
Duff. Vampire shit.
There wasn't a mirror, so he had to get up there himself. Oh, my mic's still on. Shit.
Yeah.
Sensational.
Fucking cloak of shadows crawls in the thing. Surprise!
Oh no, we broke Aaron.
Oh,
I can hear him shout laughing.
stop.
On mute.
Fuck. Okay, cool. So Longtooth fucking throws the folder on the table, and Uptown, you go over it.
I
And
looked
it's
through it like the consummate professional I am.
Yeah, it actually quite literally, it is a triangulation of the only neighborhoods that that the Samitsi could be in. There is some photo evidence of him being sighted from one of Longtooth's cameras. He has anecdotal evidence from some contacts that he has in the area where this was actually spotted. You get like an insane dossier of information that was collected in almost no time flat from Longtooth. He seems like he's super nonchalant a lot of the time, but it's like, oh, this is insanely close, if not identical or better than a lot of the secret service stuff that you were doing back in the day, the Canadian Special Forces work. And like, it reads a lot like it reads a lot like a CIA cable, like an actual like a wire
Do I get
transfer
this-
information from one Secret Service
I
to
get the
another.
sense in this moment that Longtooth might have done this when he was alive.
Oh,
At the
100%.
same time
Yeah,
that-
100%. Like, this is, like, professionally written. It's using vernacular that's proper for Secret Services. There's a fairly significant amount of jargon that you recognize. And the camera angles are great. The anecdotal evidence is taken in bullet form and is just using the exact pertinent information. Yeah, it's pretty professional.
No. Uptown gets through. He walks over to a cork board that he would have here in the main room, and he just pins a few things up, like for the sightings, so that he can kind of sort of triangulate a plan of like, okay, where's the most likely place in this area that this little fucker is? Where's the rock that I have to turn over here, right? And as he walks over, he says, very lucidly, I didn't know you were CIA, Longtooth.
Not CIA.
You write like them. Who instead?
I was formerly working for CSIS. I did a bit of work for the JTF back in the day as a
No shit.
Yeah, I was operating with the Belgians for a little while. I did some operations. I have a lot of contacts in the Cypriot government. You know, some of them have aged out at this point, but you know, they still keep in touch with people. It's, you know, it's not as useful in Calgary, but it kind of keeps me out of being here, keeps me out of that scene. Cause you know, I should be dead to a lot of those people.
Yeah.
So
I was the same for a while, man.
well,
I was
and
actually CAF intelligence.
oh, you were CAF? Oh, you fucking bunch of losers. Oh my God. Always watchers, never doers.
Feelings mutual. Fuck you.
Whatever. You haven't even installed one dictator.
No, but I've killed plenty.
Yeah, right.
Uh-huh. Okay. So, I finished looking through all of this. And if you want me to make an Eyes of Chaos roll to figure out exactly where this little fucker's hiding, I will. But if I don't need to, then it's fine.
You can roll an investigation if you like. If you want to use Eyes of Chaos, feel free. That's more of like a get out of jail free card for a situation like this. But like, you could definitely just roll investigation and see what you get.
Yeah, I'd like to. Do you want intelligence or wits?
We'll do intelligence.
Okay. And
Yeah, for this one for
specialty
sure.
and profiling, would that apply?
Yeah. I would say so. That's tough, actually. I would say it doesn't, and specifically because you haven't had time to profile this person. You had a one-time chance encounter. You don't know much about them.
Yeah, I can live with that. I got 4 successes.
With 4 successes, yeah, you get it down to a like single block. He hasn't wandered out of this one city block, and it contains truly 2 things. There is a parking garage, 6 stories, and there is a shopping mall, 4 stories. One or the other.
As I'm kind of like narrowing it down, I call back over my shoulder. Longtooth, what's our masquerade exposure here?
We're looking at it like a minor to intermediate threat. It's really not that bad. I mean, it's going to be the dead of night. We're in a commercial sector, especially since it's like I'm assuming this guy chose this because he's trying to stay under the radar himself. If I were a betting man, I would say that we're looking at probably 4 or 5 bodies underneath that parking garage that he's feeding on so that he can get that blood back. He's going to be soaked up by the time that we get there, but he's going to be in a quarter with nothing left in the tank besides what he could slurp down. So he's gonna run dry on 4 of us, and I say we just put him down as fast and hard as we can. I don't think this guy's gonna give us any real information.
You got Soaring Leap?
No, I don't. But like also not super worried about it.
Well, I was thinking if we could get on top of the shopping mall and then over into the parking garage and then
dude,
work our way
Texas
down.
can do that. Why are we?
Yeah, let's do it.
Every plan that you ever make and I ever make with you, you need to think of Texas in the exact same plan. We complement each other in a lot of really good ways. You can throw all of us up there. Alternatively, I can also just climb the building, like no problem at all. Making it in a single bound Superman style, super great. But
yes, yeah. I'm with you. It's the kind of thing that needs to be said. Where are we sending Modi in, and how are we covering him?
Oh, I'm thinking like we slather him up like a pig, and then we just slap his ass and send him in through the parking garage gates.
Uptown looks over at Modi.
Yeah. Yes.
We're anarchs, man. We can't force you.
I know. First of all, I think I take you in a fight. Second of all, I'm pretty sure I can handle this. I want to be able to handle this.
Okay.
If I'm supposed to be the bait, I'm going to be the bait.
All right. Yeah.
It's whatever. And if Texas is there, then I'm sure I'll be fine.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Good enough.
Okay. So we run this. We run this shit.
Okay. Modi, where's that gear you were talking about?
It's quite literally here, and like he says, I think we should probably wait for Texas on this one.
Oh, I was gonna put together some bags. Me for Texas.
Or we wait for Texas.
Okay.
Okay, sit down. Just be patient. Have a cigarette.
Okay, I'm going outside. Outside.
And they wait for Texas to show up. And Longtooth and Uptown are outside having a smoke. Texas, you see the two of them. Yeah, Longtooth says,
in Memphis.
walking with my feet 10 feet off the field. Yes, I always do. So what I know I said 6 hours, but that was I was just trying to be cool.
That's fine. That's I had more. I had time.
You had time? Okay, that's good. That's good. You guys finished your game of Settlers of Catan?
Why are you trying to dig deeper into this? I said I had time.
I wanted to know who won. That's all.
She did. Anyway.
Uptown was about to, the words she did were about to come out of his mouth when Texas said it. He says she did a second later and then goes, all right, Texas, let's show you what you got.
Rotates his shoulder. He's just like,
Anyway.
You guys, Longtooth goes to like walk back outside or back inside. And you walk in and Modi is standing there and he has on a black leather trench coat and mirrored black shades. The trench coat is like floor length. He's wearing a black tactile neck, turtleneck with the shoulder pads and the whole bit. He's got a rifle strapped to his back, and he says, "Good evening, gentlemen." And he clicks a remote, and the wall opens up.
This is who?
This is Modi.
Shit. Who the fuck is this guy?
it's just, and then he takes off his glasses, like not really understanding the nuance or the sarcasm. He's like, no, Texas, it's just me.
What did you do? Watch all of the Matrix movies before you? It looks at Uptown.
What
the fuck?
What? No, I didn't. I've seen them, but like whatever.
No, I didn't teach him this, Texas. This was all him.
Okay, whatever. No,
You try to fulfill some type of like dream of yours, like you're going in first time going into battle.
This is what people wear when they fight, right? Like is it not?
I don't wear it. Well, I wear pants.
I'm wearing pants. Anyway, look in the room, and then he like points, and it's this like fluorescent ceiling, fluorescent floored, wall to wall, like gun cabinets, and like very, very, very John Wick, very Matrix, very. Imagine all of your fantasy gun rooms, and this is essentially it. There's MP5s and walls of like 5.7s. You've got Sig Sauers and like top of the line, like the best of the best firearms that money can buy. Clearly things that are illegal within Canada. Fully automatics. There's different cases of rounds. There's like your typical 5.56 NATOs. You've got your 7.62s of different varieties. There's hollow points, and there's full metal jackets. There's belts with tracer rounds. There's LMGs. There's
Aaron, stop! I can only be turned on so much.
Only get so erect.
Jesus Christ! Your wife is here.
This is the part where I say more the merrier.
If you said Heckler and Kosh, I was gonna just burst.
If you said to me,
We're gonna need another human break.
yeah, a PSG. If you said PSG 1, I was about to bust. So, no, it's
Uptown looks at Modi.
Don't make that face.
Like,
Never make that fucking face again, Daryl. Not on stream. Twitch is gonna ban us. So
yeah. Uptown looks at Modi in this moment. He's like, "This is the coolest shit. I fucking love this.
It's not for you.
This is awesome." Fine. Can I have something though?
yes, of course.
All right.
Who is it for though? Like,
Well, Uptown has his own. I doubt that he's taking any of these things. This is for me and you, Texas, and for
thank you,
Longtooth. And just head inside. I'm actively running scripts. I'm taking out the cameras. I have diverted traffic, and I have spoken to police. There should be no police presence. I have set up a shell company for a fireworks testing that is going to be happening within the area at the same time. We should be fine to go loud.
Uptown puts a hand on Modi's shoulder. He's like, "Modi, you're the man in the van. How does it feel?"
But I don't want to be the man in the van. I just have to be both. I want to be the man with a gun.
Okay.
There's an MP49 in this motherfucker.
Yes.
Oh, he's got the back. So excited.
The mic cutting
Yes.
out at the end made it even better.
Yeah. Yeah. Uptown walks in and he just starts running his hands over stuff, and he's like, "Ooh, yes. Buddy, I'm gonna borrow one tonight."
Yeah, take what you need, do what you have to do. I'm done being fucked with. I'm pulling out all the fucking stops. I'm making sure that we can be as loud and ignorant. These fuckers are laughing at us every goddamn day because they get to act out loud, and they're the ones that get to come and attack us. And there's this fucker that's in a cage, and I'm ready. I'm fucking ready this time. I'm so ready. And I've got my friends with me, and I have guns, and my friends have guns, and this is my moment. I'm in the Matrix. I'm in the goddamn Matrix. I'm John Wick, and they killed my dog. I'm ready. I'm ready for this.
You're gonna die if you keep thinking like that. You are gonna flat out get shot in the face.
I can survive shots in the face.
Really?
And he, like, full of all the bravado in the world, he just, like, grabs the barrel of the gun and presses it to his forehead. He's like, I'm fucking ready. I'm fucking ready. And he looks not well.
He'll be all right.
Yeah.
This is one something dude that doesn't make it off the boat in the army movie. Like, as soon as the door opens.
Definitely, I'll watch the car guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a girl home. We're gonna have a kid. I'm gonna retire. This is Modi.
Anyway, what else do I need to know before we?
Oh, I look at Texas and I look at the corkboard. I'm like, parking garage. He's fucking squirreled up in the bottom.
All right.
The Zamisi that fucking
Yeah.
Lydia's almost going to guaranteed be there as well. That's the long and short of this. I mean, and the reason why I know is there's a couple of hallmarks to her comings and goings at this point. Sulfurous smells. We're talking about scorch marks where they shouldn't be. We're talking about the fact that there's you know a little bit of smattering of blood above an entryway that she goes into without permission. There's been a couple of things that I've noticed with her comings and goings, and this has been within the last 2 nights that I've verified a lot of it because it happened in the cul-de-sac and it happened at that parking garage. So now we can track her.
Well, let's make a mess, fellas.
Yeah. We're doing
What are you
it.
driving?
Oh, the G-Wagon, obviously.
Oh God! I'll ride my bike.
Modi's like, what's wrong with the G-Wagon?
It's terrible.
What do you mean it's terrible?
Really?
It's the pinnacle of luxury. I've got
Yeah,
DVD players in there.
Lethal Body punches the side panel huge dent. You see that shit?
That's fucked up, man. What if I did that to your bike?
You wouldn't. I wouldn't even dream of it.
Well, I can't because I'm not super strong. But like, what?
That's the point.
That's my ride, man. That's my G-Wagon.
Yeah, why would you bring that into battle? You got all of these guns. You couldn't get something else.
Should I have something else? He's like woefully unprepared. He's uninitiated in the world of automotives. He's like, what should I have? What do you mean?
Don't worry about it.
What do you mean? What are you talking about? What do you mean? Don't worry about it.
Texas like pulls his bike into the garage and like around the corners, the truck that Deacon got him, like it's all retrofitted out as it was before. And he's like, "We'll ride in this."
Man, my car. Uptown.
I'll get it fixed.
Punch my car.
What do you want me to do about it? Like,
what do you fucking tell him? Don't
tell him yourself. He'll respect you more.
No. It's
Well,
good.
Shit out of luck, then, pal. I don't know what to tell you.
So, folks, we are, as we do when it comes to action sequences within this game, we are running this exactly the way that we did with the previous high-octane action sequences. I am going to describe the first portion of the endeavor, because I like the word. Shout out Cosmere RPG, shout out Brotherwise Games. And then you will tell me what the skill check that is that you would like to make will be. Then we will move on to the next scene and so on and so on. It will be 3 in, 3 out. Super simple. We'll see where we stand near the end of it. Now, you approach this parking garage. This parking garage is a 6-story affair. with a sub-basement. The entryway is a large, very well-lit structure that can accommodate the truck. If you would like to go in, go out, whatever you like, I am going to ask you each. We are going to start with Texas. We are going to move to Uptown and then the NPCs. But as you stay parked outside, knowing full well that there is a Warform Zulo Smitsi in the basement of this parking garage, what would you like your first action to do, and what would you like the skill check to be?
First off, we're back in the truck. I'm backing in the truck so that the bed is exposed. That's number one.
Okay.
How many levels are we working with here? We got
one sub basement, 6 levels up.
And the Samitsi's in the sub basement.
As far as you know.
Industrial building.
Parking garage, so kind of a commercial building more than anything.
Commercial, not industrial?
No, this is commercial. It's not downtown, but it's west of the Bow River, so it's mostly commercial that bleeds into residential.
The only
How
other
far from
thing,
the river?
How far from the river? You're about 3 blocks from the river. Like nothing too crazy.
There's going to be a large draining system on the edge of the parking garage.
Oh yeah, definitely there is, yeah.
We set bombs there.
Ooh.
I'm shooting an idea out.
oh, you want to make a big mess.
Let me handle it. Let me handle it.
At the clearance, right? Modi, you said you made a shell company that we're fireworks people.
Yeah,
right?
no, for sure. We're good on loud noises. We're good on booms. Anything can be
Take advantage of it.
Yep, everything can be written off as an accident of the fireworks, and the building here, the building manager's been notified. Anything that happens here is done through the shell company, which I've got insurance through. We should be good. Somebody's getting a payout. Everything will be fine.
Good. My thought is that that's going to be the easiest way in and out for anything large and ugly, and quickest way to get to a body of water that's near. 3 blocks is not that far for a war form, so we block off that exit. It's kind of like taking the kneecaps out.
I'm gonna go set det cord now.
Good. Texas, you want to go in loud or quiet?
Depends. Are we going up or down?
Well, I can cover us both very well, and we can wait for it to show after Modi walks in.
Why not, right? I'm feeling pretty good. I've had a good day so far. Let's try something new. Let's go in quiet.
Okay.
I will then ask for a obfuscate from Uptown, and then I will ask for a stealth from Texas.
I'm using Cloak the Gathering on Texas as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
You will need to beat, as we've done before, your test number is 6 successes.
Okay.
Do you just want a flat stealth?
Sorry, dexterity plus stealth.
Okay.
Yep.
I am going to spend a willpower.
I'm also going to spend a willpower.
That is 7 successes from me. No critical. And I do get a little hungrier.
Thanks. Do I get anything with what Uptown is doing for me here?
Yeah. So Uptown is going to make sure that you can't be seen at all. Your test is legitimately still staying out of view instead of walking in the open if someone sees through the obfuscate.
So then I could just use Cloak of Shadows.
You could use Cloak of Shadows. It's the exact same thing. So The way that obfuscate works is that you are cloaked from a person's mind's eye. They can't see you, but if someone pierces that via auspex, sense the unseen, etc., you still need to be able to hide. You still need to use cover. You still need to move tactically. That's what your role is for.
Yeah.
I only got 4 successes.
4 successes? How many did you get?
Yeah.
Uptown.
I got 7 on obfuscate.
You got 7?
Yeah.
So, the choice is now yours. You are moving towards the sub-basement, and you get to the large freight elevator that can accommodate vehicles for repairs, service vehicles that need to be taken in for maintenance, etc., etc. And standing outside of this freight elevator are a pair of horrifying-looking flayed hounds with wide, gaping maws filled with sharp, serrated teeth, slavering, and you realize that even with all of the stealth in the world, they would still be straight looking at you if not for Uptown's literal invisibility.
Yeah. Uptown's gonna look at Texas, and he's gonna point at the dogs, and then he's gonna shrug and kind of raise an eyebrow. The kind of non-verbal communication that people in this situation use.
How tall's the ceiling, Aaron?
Your ceiling's standing at a typical parking garage height. It's probably about 15 feet high. It can accommodate most trucks.
And I could splash them. That'd be kind of cool.
Do we let Modi in first?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's... Good way to test him out. And if we need to pull his ass out of the fire, at least it's 2 dogs.
I pull out my phone, shoot a quick text to Modi. Walk on in, my friend.
All clear? You get a text back.
Thumbs up.
All right.
This
Modi
is fucked up.
Modi comes Modi comes running in. He's got a rifle shouldered. He's trying to look around. Texas having military training, Uptown having military training. He's spinning around doing full 360s. At one point, he's in the middle of the concrete parking garage. He hits a knee, and looks around, to no end. There's really no purpose for him to do this whatsoever. He racks the bolt, 2 to 3 times, sending around clattering. He pulls out his sidearm, and he has the rifle in one hand, kind of shakily, pressing it around, and then he's got the pistol in the other, dual wielding, akimbo style, before he puts the pistol away. You've never seen a less competent soldier in your entire life. People that play milsim video games would have more of a clue than this fucking man. And he comes rushing in, and then he catches the gaze of these 2 hounds, and then you see the hackles raise on these dogs, and their flesh ripple like a freshly cut muscle, just this shudder of flesh from the top of their head all the way to the tip of their tail, and then a cacophony of barking, snarling, slobbering teeth and mouth, and they bound for Modi. And Modi opens fire. He opens fire, and just shots, and then shots and shots. One of them clamps onto his arm. The other one is put down rather quickly. Modi yells out in pain. He puts the pistol to the thing's head and pulls the trigger a whole bunch of times. And the gun smoke clears. The dogs lay still. Modi, although not needing breath, as he is the living dead, is very reflexively breathing incredibly hard. And he looks around, eyes wide. And then he smooths back his hair. Yeah.
That was a pretty good job.
Yeah, I did that shit.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I
Look
did
at
that.
you.
Yeah, I did that shit. That's right. Fucking.
Regular Tom Clancy, and look at you.
That's right. Tom Clancy ain't got shit on me. King Kong ain't got shit on me. I'm the fucking guy. And then he moves forward, racks another round in his in the rifle, and he moves forward to you guys. All right, gentlemen.
He lives.
What's next?
He hears Uptown say under his breath, "You mind working the elevator for us?"
Yeah, I should probably go first. And
He's right behind you.
I mean, he's like, I'll take point. And then
no, you're fine.
he goes in. He gets in. He gets into the elevator. And you guys head down, down through the expanse, and you hit the sub basement level. There's only one, and the doorway opens up into a shockingly dark open floor plan, a place with those ditches that are used to work on the undercarriage of vehicles, the large sewer entrance that you see off to the side, which as you hit the bottom of the sub basement, you hear that and then a shudder throughout the entire building, clearly the tunnel being collapsed. And then you notice it, and there is this like pillar of flesh that is webbed to the ceiling almost in a cocoon-like shape, with a large pool of viscera at the very bottom of it. And this cocoon is chugging and pulsing slowly, seemingly feeding and collecting vitae off of this pile of gore that is in the very center of this room. And you get that thrill, specifically Texas, as you see her as well. There is Lydia, standing, waiting, her eyes glowing a sheen of brilliant emerald. And she just shakes her head. This again?
You did.
Modi looks to her. That's right, bitch. It's time to fucking dance. You die tonight. And when you hit the very bottom layer of hell, you tell them Modi... And then he is cut off as a gunshot rings out. And Longtooth is just barreling in from that cavern and just starts unloading onto that mass that's in the center.
Yes.
And go
Uptown
ahead.
heard the footsteps and was already moving.
And the very first move that happens, and then you will get to react past this, is Longtooth runs and guns, just, held firm to the shoulder. This M4A1 tacked out rifle just got. Then he gets close, and you see him lift a leg and stomp it about 15 feet away from Lydia, and crater a huge, segmented, quaking destruction of the concrete, dropping her inside of it. What do you do?
Texas, I'd jump in the crater.
Okay. Well, so Texas, you sprint and you leap into the crater with Lydia. She is on a knee. She's looking up at you. And I have a question. Do you still have that dagger on you?
Yes.
Okay. Her eyes flit to the dagger, then back to you.
Take it out, and I go.
Let's get active.
You see her, and she pulls out another of that horrific steak that she had. And with a dagger in your hand and the steak in hers, this is going to come down to a contested strength plus melee. Your test number is going to be...
Wait, don't say it. Let's just...
Oh, you do? Okay.
Let's just have fun.
All right. Yeah, absolutely. I get it. Yeah.
Okay.
How do you want to do this?
Is that like the traditional sense of how do I want to do this?
She has rolled a grand total on 9 dice of 3 successes. I cannot, in my heart, imagine Texas rolling less than 3.
I got 6 successes with a messy critical.
Oh. Okay. So.
Oh, okay. If I'm taking the narrative wheel here.
Please.
Cool. Y'all know what time it is. Content warning. Go. After Texas sees Lydia take out that steak, there's a small smile, and brandishing his fangs, he puts the dagger away. And he flexes his hands, and those claws that he got start to come out, and they extend. And he doesn't say anything, but there is a small chuckle as he casts Shadow Cloak. And Lydia sees the darkness in this crater consume Texas. And there's small red glints of his eyes, and she can just hear him chuckling to himself as if he was sprinting in a circle around in this crater, and he gets closer and closer and closer, and then there is pressure on her neck. And then there is pressure on her wrist. As if the camera were to go from where Texas' shadow is to where her wrist is, you see a hand fall on the ground, holding that stake. And that pressure around her neck increases as he takes the second claw, and she feels pressure on her back that digs deeper into her spine as he begins to pop each nodule on her spine as if it were packing material. And he is still chuckling all the while he is doing it. Bone in hand, he hits the floor. He grabs her hand that he ripped off holding the stake and stabs it from top of the skull through bottom of jaw. And if that wasn't enough for him, because it's not, taking his right claw hand, decapitates Lydia and climbs out of the crater holding it as if it was a kebab.
You're holding this head. You're crawling out of the pit. And you feel inside of you as you see green flames start to gout out of the top of the neck and out of the bottom of this head. You feel this supernal, unnatural, ancient feeling. You feel stretched thin. So much violence, so much time, all of these nights of being the weapon, of holding yourself back. And you feel that rubber band snap. And I would like you to make me a roll. Can I get a strength plus potence roll? Strength plus your total dots in the potence discipline.
Strength. Potence. That is 4 successes.
You feel this need inside of you to cage what this thing is, to subsume what this thing is. It keeps running. This is prey that won't be caught. It is an animal that avoids death. And as you hold this unblinking head in your hands, you feel an overwhelming urge to consume it. And you hear that voice in the back of your head of Enkidu. It is coming time. I cannot consume monsters anymore. You are my gullet. You are my jaws, my fangs. You are the tongue that tastes the blood. Eat this one. Put it away.
Town, if you had a moment to see anything, you would see Texas crawling out of that crater with Lydia's head in hand on that stick, and he hits a knee as this entire feeling and this conversation with Enkidu happens, and then a slow stand up, and you could see him take one hand and rip the jaw off of Lydia and begins to gnaw at it and just takes handfuls of gore and viscera from this head and just begins to eat it entirely, tossing the steak to the side, and looks down back at the crater and looks up at you if you meet his gaze. And you see something that is inhuman. The normal red glint in Texas's eye when he's feral is not there. It is flaming green. And he jumps back in the crater, and you just hear rips and tears and gore and squelches until it's done.
Texas, there is no pretty way to say this. Remove a humanity from your sheet.
Can't keep doing this. It's real bad. It's getting real bad, Joe.
Yeah, where you? Yeah,
Aaron, would
Yeah.
you let me use Scry the Soul on Texas in that moment? I want to know what's going on there.
That's a tough one. Because you coterminously were about to be embroiled with a Samitsi. So I don't feel like that's
Okay.
as much
I
as
can
it
get him
isn't
after the
as much
Samitsi,
as much as it isn't super pertinent at the moment. Yeah, I would say I would mostly say that. Yeah. So we'll move back from Texas. And we are going to then move in to Uptown. The fleshy, glistening chrysalis that is the Samitsi cracks open, birthing a vitae-coated, very demonic-looking creature. It has changed from that form that it had before, but yes, this is most definitely the exact same one. It would be very strange if a second Zulo form Samitsi was in the same place that Longtooth had described the other one went, but and it stands up and it looks to you.
Can it see me? I haven't broken obfuscate yet.
Then it looks to Longtooth, who has definitely broken obfuscate, and it will engage with him. And then I will ask, what is your action, Uptown?
Well, I'm not about to let him fight it on his own. This time, I'm going to go more with what I do know. The classics. Uptown slings the sawed-off shotgun up from underneath his jacket, and he waits until Longtooth kind of has it in a position where it's not moving, like if they're like grabbing hands and like grappled, kind of like trying to push each other around or something like that.
Yep.
And he'll hit it from the back, and he pulls both triggers, and Dragon's Breath comes out. He's not fucking around this time.
Give me that dexterity and firearms.
Okay, I'm going to rouse the blood.
And what's the damage on the shotgun?
For incendiary, it is just net successes, but it's aggravated. So that will be 2 of these, 1 of those. Go. Spent 1 willpower. I will spend another willpower. There we go. That's better. So that will be 7 successes with a critical.
7 successes with a critical. Man. Sometimes you build up a villain over like 2 full episodes, and then it's 7 aggravated damage on someone that couldn't heal the aggravated from before in that amount of time.
Did he botch the roll?
Like everyone here, anyone who knows the rules, real quick, everyone who knows the rules will tell you that if I didn't roll really well, this guy just dies. Like you could crunch the numbers and it's almost impossible that this guy lives. So not to rob this moment of all of its gravity, but like Uptown is a consummate professional, is a surgeon with a shotgun. You go right ahead and describe to me how you splatter and scorch what's left of this Samitsi all over this fucking parking garage basement. Like that's not like 7 ag sucks.
Yeah. Well, it's net successes, however much I beat him by.
Cool. How do you dodge gunfire real quick when you don't have celerity and you don't have he can't activate anything. You're blowing this dude away.
Okay, excellent. So I let Longtooth kind of grapple him, kind of tire him out a little bit first. They're like kind of struggling, and I'm trying to find the perfect shot so that I don't catch Longtooth with the residuals of the white phosphorus. And there's a moment where the thing kind of has Longtooth kind of maybe starting to back into a corner. And then Uptown just kind of takes off running. And he kind of just like slides down right through the thing's legs. And then he catches himself on the wall, pointing straight up. And then he leans back a little bit, aims for center mass, and just... And then Longtooth sees Uptown break obfuscate, like kind of down underneath him with a shotgun barrel pointed up at this Samitsi's head. And then just blood, gore, guts, fire all over the ceiling. And then Uptown kind of just like pushes his legs out. And then the shotgun away, gets to his feet, looks around. It's like, oh, excellent, we got him.
Longtooth's like, as like little droplets of blood and viscera like patter down on the pair of you, and he's like, oh, all right.
Yeah. Sorry I ruined your D&G.
What the fuck? Modi is struggling and has gotten himself tangled in the tactical webbing that he had put on. The strap for his assault rifle is all tangled around his shoulders. His sidearm is clattered to the ground. And he's kind of like, he's like doing that thing where like your shirt's on backwards and he's like trying to write it.
I walk over and I see the one clip that he's fucked up and I just unclip it. Then I walk over to the hole.
Oh, you see a mess.
The Texas is in.
Oh, you see a mess. Texas.
Do I get the sense, Ian, in this moment that Texas is even mildly human right now?
No.
Okay. Uptown sits down on the ledge, his legs kind of dangling in, and he just waits. And now I would like to use Scry the Soul if I can.
Yeah, go ahead. Make your roll.
Double check the dice pool real quick. Scry the Soul, Intelligence and Auspex. Not my best pool, but we'll make it work. And then... And Ian, if you want to resist, you can roll Composure and Subterfuge right now.
There's no composure in this moment. There's no resistance.
Okay, I figured.
Yeah.
you get a fucking very strange aura read.
Yep.
First of all, you get lines of diablerie. Those aren't new. You get
I knew those were there.
you get the traditional wave of emotions. You get pretty close to animal emotions at this point. You've read animals. They're mostly placid or like deep purples with fear or deep reds with anger and rage. Those sorts of things. But with this, you get really sickly tinges of green, and you're not sure what it means.
I did get a pair of crits. It was only 5 successes.
That comes down to how much does Uptown know about demonic taint within someone's spirit. Like, I don't think that this is something that you can suss out with current knowledge. With a crit, you know it's wrong.
Yeah. I only pointed it out because it does say under Scry the Soul, a critical win allows discovery of something unexpected, as determined by the storyteller.
That's your unexpected.
Okay. So this is something that is now infesting Texas. Is that what I'm seeing?
Hard to say. An infestation or something fleeting, or there is a distinct lack of knowledge about what just happened that can't really be sussed out in this specific moment.
In that case, Uptown commits it to memory.
Yes, this is going to be something for the corkboard.
Yeah. Well, and also because I have telepathy and I can show December. Uptown waits until Texas calms down. He looks back at Modi and Longtooth and he's like, just give it a minute here, fellas.
Yeah, he's either fine or he's not. We knew what we were doing here. And Modi's like, messed up my shoes.
Hey, Texas? You there, pal?
What happened? Is that thing still up there? And he's starting to climb out of the...
No. Hey, man, the Zamisi's dead. I put white phosphorus rounds through fucking center mass, man. It's fucking gone.
Slides back down in the crater on his back and kind of just lays there. And he's like, "Whew. We did it. Like we always do. All right. Okay. Did Modi die?"
No, but he was tangled up in his web.
That sounds about right. I have this really weird taste in my mouth.
Uptown slides down in with Texas for a second, and he's like kind of crouched down, and he like very slowly reaches out, and he like, if Texas lets him, he puts a hand kind of like around the back of his head and like meets his forehead to Texas's.
He'll let you, but he's looking at you funny.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, buddy, you are nine kinds of fucked up right now.
Yeah, it's kind of par for the course.
No,
Something else happened?
No, this is new. I can show
What?
you if you want. I can show you what I saw.
Sure. Do we have time for this? Like, we're good?
I mean, we could move. We did just set off. We just set off explosions. Can this, like, do we got time? Maybe we do this with everybody.
Let's get out of here. Yeah. Let's get out of here.
Modi's like, yeah, I think I can. And then Modi walks over to that like chrysalis, and he plucks out a still beating heart. He's like, yeah, that's exactly what the fuck I thought that is.
Made out of people, isn't it?
No. Nope, this is old magic. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
Do you want to take pictures before we leave?
No, I'm scooping this shit. Lavallee used to tell me about these, and we gotta go.
Okay.
And then you guys peel out of the sub basement, and you get moving. And I feel like that's a good place to zoom out on Uptown in Texas. So we're going to return to the question that I had previously. Who sends the first text between Lupe and Deacon to coordinate? It's never Deacon. Fucking wouldn't be.
Deacon often forgets that he has to actually communicate with people. It's not through any fault of their own. He just gets deep into what he's doing, and that's why he has so many people around him in his employ. They remind him to do these things.
She will text him. Feel like a little hunting.
Z 100% has his phone.
Z has his phone? Okay, yeah, sure.
Z is adjacent to him. He's doing his disassociative investigative thing, and she has his phone.
Z will look over to Deacon. Lupe texts you. Wants to know if you want to go hunting. I bet it's about the mages. What are we doing?
Okay, hold on. Okay, they're all right. I know where they're hiding. Cool. What are you telling me? What's happening?
Baron Lupe wants to go and hunt with you. I think it's a good idea.
For who?
I'd have to imagine the mages.
She calls him.
Ring, 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 ring. Z hands you your phone.
Hello.
Hello.
Can I help you?
Oh, don't be like that.
I was.
Don't you want to go hunting for the mages?
In Deacon's mind, he's listing off of just like anything that would have been in front of that he deemed actually important. But then he wraps around to, oh yeah, they fucking froze my money, and then in how his mind works, it goes back to the top of it's not the thing I was immediately doing right now. So he goes, oh yeah, that's right.
Yes,
am I getting you or are you getting me?
To take care of. Hmm?
Am I getting you or are you getting me?
Well, I know you like to drive, so.
That's because I can drive.
I can too. But.
Debatable.
Boo. Come get me. Quit being such a stick in the mud.
I have to get dressed. Hold on.
Or don't.
She
says before she hangs up with you.
I look directly at Z. I never know if she's trying to fuck me or if she's trying to fuck me. And I think that's her entire vibe. Before we go, we have to stop at my airfield.
Accurate.
That reminds me of fucking me. The fucking me portion. The first one, not the second one.
I think no matter what cards we play from now until we have actually cleaned up this gigantic mess, we're all being fucked. Good, bad, rough, whatever you want to call it, we're all fucked.
I'm gonna have to alleviate you or whatever the hell Jasmine did do. You used to be a lot more flippant and less listen to Deacony.
She said I had to listen to you.
You don't have to listen to me. I just prefer that you do.
You sent me to get trained by her.
True. I did.
Listen, man, if you want me to be an asshole again and give you every one of my raw opinions, I can do that. But
I want your raw opinions, but also you used to be a fucking cop and you also used to work for the Actually, no. Why am I still talking to you like this? You used to be a fucking cop.
Yeah, listen, I got told about things called dignitas. I'm supposed to become a praetor. She wants me to collect status and favors and all. She told me all these lessons and you said to listen. So I fucking listened. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
listen. All right. You got the cop back. You got the fucking cop back. APB, the worst shit in the fucking entire cosmos is trying to ass fuck my boss. Let's go and go to your airfield and then hunt them with the second most dangerous predator in Calgary.
So there's a happy medium. The reason I wanted you to learn from her and then also I need you to know the history and then realize how much fucking bullshit the history is. Granted, as people of color, we understand that history can be fucking bullshit as its own. But don't ever put what you were taught above who you are. That's the first lesson you learned from me.
Okay, I'm going to take that one to heart because I was only with her for 2 months and it was all, here's this book, read Sun Tzu. Here's this fucking diary from some stodgy German fuck. Like, you know, there's all this other shit. So that's what I learned from her.
She's a 200-year-old Chinese woman who was one of the first, honestly, probably not one of the first, the first femme presence in the fucking Chinese mafia in history, and has been die low since transferring from the Americas back to Hong Kong. It's going to get a bit stuffy.
Well,
but she knows where to go the line.
If we're done with stuffy, let's get to the airfield and then...
I have to... I was a bit flippant.
Do we got to do this? Are we doing this now?
Yes, I have to apologize. His voice very much does go into a growl when he says apologize at the very end of it.
Wait, who the fuck are you saying sorry to? Oh.
Shut up.
I didn't say anything.
And you won't.
I won't. And I didn't.
Not on this one.
Nope.
All right.
Grab the cart. And Z goes and snags the Deekmobile.
What the fuck am I wearing? If we're going hunting, he's very much wearing his tactical type gear.
Oh yeah, of course.
But, yeah.
Z grabs the vehicle, takes you to the airfield. As you know, with all haste. There's a PJ out on the tarmac. Engines are whirring. You're doing a minutes to midnight meeting with your sire. Jasmine is very much sitting in that sedan, waiting to get onto the plane, and your vehicle pulls up beside hers, and Jasmine rolls down the window.
I roll down mine.
Deacon.
And I do. I did the thing again, didn't I?
There has
overthought the situation.
Only been a handful of times when you've decided to be an impertinent, self-important fuck. In the time that I've known you, but you were right. I chose you, and you chose me.
I recognize that you may have simply been trying to give me a gift because I became Baron. Being one of the few people on this planet who knows me as well as you do understand that I have a tendency to think 10 steps ahead and come up with multiple scenarios. And Z, cover your ears.
She puts a pair of headphones in.
I was wrong.
Well,
That wasn't you not believing in me. It was genuinely you just trying to give me a gift in congratulations and being concerned. And those are things that I, neither in human or kindred years, are very used to.
you get 3 big mistakes when you are a Ventru, when you are of the Clan of Kings. One is the mistakes of the youngling. You don't understand Dignitas, and you don't understand prestation, and you don't understand the importance of your sire and the rest. And then you have sprinted, not walked, towards your second mistake. And that is becoming a monolith. You are not the only person. You are not the only effective agent in this city. You're not the only person on your roster that believes in you. But you thought that way.
It's how I had to think because that's what kept me alive, but also kindred life, different.
Kindred die when they stop being capable of change.
I try. I am trying.
Routine will kill you. Disrespect will kill you. And not being able to read into the short gratitudes that your betters and your subordinates pay you will kill you. It is alienating. It is disrespectful. And I accept your apology.
You haven't yet. And I pass over a red wooden box from my car to her car.
She takes it. She opens it.
It's not as familiar as an axe was back in your heyday, but I had that made for you before you showed back up, and before I ever had to apologize. I was already going to give that to you. What she opens up, it is a traditional Chinese Dao sword, but it is onyx black, and where any imperfection could have been perceived, there's a specific agent that I can't remember the name for put on it to make it seem like amongst this onyx there are black veins of gold. It does not tarnish the steel, and it is actual. What?
It's a Human. It's It's sorry. I apologize.
No, you're
I watch
good.
a lot of Forged by Fire.
No, you're good. There was an actual liquid that I had in mind, but if there's another one that comes to my that is also applicable, I'd fully say that one as well. Basically, amongst this onyx black sword, basically looks like gold iron veins are circulating throughout it because all swords cannot be forged of pure perfection. They have to have imperfections in them, and the imperfections are highlighted in the sword uh, via gold. It will not break, and it looks beautiful, but what's bad about it is highlighted, and what's good about it is highlighted, and he passes that over.
Well, I appreciate the gift. I appreciate the apology. But Mr. Hill, regardless
Yes,
of
Miss Shin.
regardless of whether your opinion has changed, I do have a flight to catch.
I'm aware I own this airfield and the plane you're flying on.
Deacon Hill,
But I
the
won't
day
keep
I
you.
need you to remind me what you do and do not own is the day that I have completely lost every single grasp on the economy that I have.
He has the biggest Cheshire grin on his face.
I am getting on my plane. I am going to drink dry a plethora of the delights that you have on offer, and I am going back to Hong Kong where I can get back to work. I will be availed to you when I land.
Tell Han I still owe him a 1v1.
He will be kept abreast.
Oh, that big bastard. When he finally turns, I truly weep for the Kindred world. And that's coming from someone who has been personal best friends with Texas.
Z takes out the earbuds. We left a Baron waiting.
Yeah, there's levels. Let's go.
And are you heading to Temple?
Is that where Lupe wants me to go? Pick her up from, or is there another location?
Wolfsten is probably closer.
That would make sense, yeah.
I'll go. Yes, I will have Z drive me to Wolfstead.
Okay.
Oh my God, Z's driving my car.
Z is driving your car.
Z is probably the only person I would allow to drive my car, so it's fine.
Upon arriving to Wolfsten, Isaiah alerts Lupe. I have that debrief that you had asked for, or sorry, that briefing that you had asked for. I've been
Excellent.
tracking as many known locations as I can, and he seems a little trepidatious on admitting this. Inside the dossier is some sensitive information that's been provided by Daya.
By Daya.
Yes. You remember you had mentioned to her that the mages were one of the parties that were harrying us. Well, she has taken it upon herself to find and track some of their activities within the city, and I don't know how, but there is a list of locations inside of that briefing, and she has told me that it's I've done the legwork. It's fairly accurate. It seems like Dignitas or Veritas. It seems like Veritas has been sighted. I guess they don't control all of the cameras any longer. I'm unsure when that occurred, but I've gotten access to quite a few different feeds throughout the city, and the accurate information that was provided by Daya has kind of been eye-opening. It seems like they operate out of, and then he's like rubbing the back of his neck. They're operating out of car washes.
Where?
Car washes?
Car washes?
Yes.
She stands up. She was sitting behind her desk and he was standing in front of it, kind of giving her this briefing. She stands up and she is wearing like this long, flowing, like basically like fashion jumpsuit, super low cut. She's got the white, it's all white. She's got white Louboutins on. And she's like, we're going to a fucking car wash?
I wish that wasn't the case, but it seems like,
I mean,
that's where they're operating out of. I don't understand. I can say that I do believe that there are supernatural activities that are happening at these car washes. Vehicles will go in and then exit at a different location. There is something occurring there, but it seems like they've chosen these locations for obfuscating purposes, or I would have
operating where we would least expect them to.
Well, I'm frankly a little embarrassed. This is not
She looks at him.
I should have thought of them. I should not have simply relegated myself to searching into places of high commerce. The wealth of an area is where I looked first, and I kept my eyes exclusively on those places, and if not for the help of your family, I would know nothing about this. I failed.
She looks to him. I think I could count on one hand the amount of times that you have failed over the years. Take this as a lesson learned for the future. Don't beat yourself up too much.
I won't, at your behest, but I would like it noted that I don't believe that I would have found this without powers like hers, without disciplines that she possesses.
Well, that's why she's here.
I can't help but to think, what if she wasn't?
Then I would have to find Veritas the old-fashioned way.
Yes, I suppose so. We won't dwell. Your fellow Baron has arrived. He is being chauffeured.
Finally, it's taking him forever.
Yes, it is uncharacteristic of him. I'm certain that it was something important. He's being chauffeured by Z. They have they arrived just moments ago. Should I fetch them?
A family outing. Yes, I suppose they could use a briefing. Bring them in.
All right. Isaiah rushes out. Deacon, you are met by Isaiah at the door. He opens up the car doors. He does the whole Temple Guardian shtick of like chauffeuring you through the entrance and yada yada. He gives you all of the grandiose respects that are needed of a baron visiting another baron's domain, essentially. Isaiah is a very prim, very proper legitimate professional, and it's all if you need anything, I'm at your disposal. These are the locations within the place that you have access to. Here's the ones that you are not. It's an honor to meet you. I'm at your service.
On a scale of kid to play, I'm joking. Let's go.
Yeah. So you're led into one of the antechambers of Wolf's Den. Very likely one of the VIP rooms that has been sequestered away by Lupe.
It's about fucking time, she says when you walk through the door.
Add other stuff.
Other
Okay,
stuff more important than eating mages. Or just killing them.
To me, yes. To you, probably not. So, you have eyes?
Yeah, she puts the dossier on the coffee table. They're operating out of car washes of all fucking things.
I have to storyteller, how much of this did I probably already figure out? And just probably didn't tell anybody.
There's a significant amount that you have found out insofar as you've removed high society commercial sectors from the areas where the syndicate is operating. The camera feeds that would have told you about like their vehicles, et cetera, are completely unknown to you. Only through the fact that those were magically obfuscated. These things are hidden. They are using powers that can't really be divined by kindred magics, et cetera, especially just regular technology that's kind of their ballywick. So it's, it is very much through the techniques of you as well as Lupe, like, that you even have this information at all. Like, if you wouldn't have put the surveillance systems in place, Isaiah wouldn't have got the cameras to see them coming in and out of these different locations. Daya doing the scrying gives you the locations of these car washes, and you think in your head, well, if you're going into these car washes and you need them to stay in one spot, you're the one that has the municipal influences. Deacon, you get this immediate understanding that you need to make a quick phone call in order to shut down traffic around those areas and ensure that no one's getting in and out for the period of time in which you are visiting the car wash.
Lupe, please give me a moment. And I do bring out one of my cell phones, specifically the one I use to do any type of government or municipal work. And I put that call in of just like, hey, I need traffic diverted away from this area. Specifically, there is the story I give is there is a possible security flight risk that I've been looking into that is there, and I don't want any way for them to get away, because their testimony could possibly be the make or break of a major case in the States. Like basically because a part of my security firm is sequestering witnesses to cases, and because of how much money I have, I can get them out of the country up until they need to. So that's basically what I tell them.
You grease some palms with some like liquid cash transferred, not anything out of your big accounts. Those are frozen, but you do still pull your strings. You absolutely you get a couple of police blockade or police checkpoints set up. You also get a few public works trucks to block streets, do some road construction in those areas, et cetera, during the night shift. And they say, well, we can't hold it all night. Things get suspicious. You've got a solid 4 hours of complete traffic stoppage around the locations that you've asked for. Give it your all while you can. Godspeed.
I I appreciate it. Or that's more than it should be. But I hang up the phone. I say, we've got 4 hours to get in and out without anyone.
I think you got to get a bit
you
closer to your
can.
mic.
Yeah, I think we're losing you a little.
I said, sorry, I was very far back.
Yeah.
I actually was very far back.
Oh.
I say, we've got about 4 hours to do what we need to do.
Oh, you're cutting out, buddy.
Yeah, you're
I
kind
am?
of bad. Yeah.
Well, hold on. I'll be back.
Maybe you were lowering your voice too much, like too soft.
Yeah.
I'm going to disconnect and come back.
Yeah, do
really
your thing.
quickly.
Do your thing. Do your thing.
Yeah.
Hey, folks, subscribe today to support Another World Tabletop. You can, for a limited time, buy one subscription and get the next subscription for the exact same price.
Check
Hell yeah.
1, 2. Check 1, 2.
You sound good. You sound good.
Yeah, you're sounding good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Let me do the pop out. And I
So
say,
we got 4 hours, and after that was where we lost you.
Yeah.
yeah, we got 4 hours to do whatever we need to do. Also,
All right.
good to know that the whole camera system's working well. Did you look into that, or no? You wouldn't have. Isaiah, right?
Yes.
Does he not speak, or
He is. She looks at him. In a bad mood today.
I look directly at? Did Z come up with me? Or did
Oh,
she
yeah,
stay
Z's
with the
right
car?
beside you.
I go, you see how bad it could, and I just like, you see how bad it could be if he can't even speak, and I'm over here asking you to give me your opinion. This guy.
I'm telling you right now, though, that guy's a religious zealot. He's a part of the cult, man. Like, it's different.
Yeah, I
It's
know
different.
that.
It's different.
I've met Lupe's one of my best friends. You think I don't know what she's about?
Yeah, I know, but you're talking to me like I don't know. That guy ain't talking because he friggin' blew all of his fucking words out of his dick. Like, he's a part of a sex cult, man. I don't think he cares.
The one thing I don't, and it gets a little bit, he forget like
So her
because he's like
sunglasses at Isaiah, like, yeah.
because he's talking, he does that thing of just like, I'm talking to a person I trust. He doesn't realize the volume he takes. He goes, the one thing I don't know about Lupe is if he's trying to fuck me or is if he's trying to fuck me. Oh shit. So we go into this.
The answer's always yes here.
Trevor would probably time travel to kill me. So let's go.
She shrugs.
Isaiah pulls up and says, Mr. Hill, will you be taking your own vehicle?
Do you own, Lupe, do you own any vehicles that are ready for combat?
Above table, that's a good question. I don't think Lupe bothers
Isaiah
with
does.
those things, but Isaiah does. Yeah.
Yeah, Isaiah has a fleet, for sure. His sheet since becoming a kindred is very, very padded, with all those sorts of things.
How about this, Isaiah? Follow car. People know what I drive. You get a sedan, something bulletproof, something with run flats. Park that close enough just in case we have to meet a hasty retreat. My car is outfitted with anti-personnel missile armor, all the works. I have a fucking smoke screen in that bitch. Oh my god, I gave Texas a fucking smoke screen. What was I thinking? I'm so glad I have so much more control over my emotional stance now. But I have
Camera cuts.
a lot of
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Oops. What does this button do?
yeah, I have my truck has resistance to EMP, all types of shit, electromagnetic locks. I have fucking I have mace shooters in there. Basically, bring a follow car that's fast enough to beat a hasty retreat, just let us know. And honestly,
That was a lot of words to say. Be fast, stealthy, and bulletproof.
Well, some of us are tactical in nature. And I don't want you two canoodling on this mission. And I look at Z and Isaiah because I'm just like, you two look like you would probably try to fuck each other.
I will keep my canoodling to a minimum, Mr. Hill, and trust and believe that my evasive driving is on par with any global professional.
All right, let's go.
You're not
I don't
going
really
to be
wanna sit
fun,
here
are
too
you?
long.
No, sir.
He's plenty fun.
No,
Just
I
not
can
when he's
tell that
working.
he's. Oh, I can tell that he's older than me. I can automatically say he's not going to be fun.
I will be the exact amount of fun that is required for this mission, sir.
Jesus fucking Christ! And he walks out and just thinks to himself, "God, I miss Texas already."
I think Lupe, in whatever dead language they've both studied, say to Isaiah, "You're so cranky today," or like you are upset today.
I do not relish failure, and I am very much looking forward to the opportunity to exact vengeance on these mages for what they did to you and for what was necessary with your family member. I will be in a far better mood once our hands are stained with the blood of our enemies.
She just says, "My favorite phrase to hear. Let's go."
I really wish it was in Arabic.
No.
Z speaks Arabic.
I was going to say Arabic because Lupe does speak that too. But that's too known. So yeah, we're gonna buggy.
Yeah, so Deacon and Z head out in their vehicle, Lupe and Isaiah head out in their own, and there is a short period of time of a drive when the vehicles finally arrive. You are sitting in front of the Fun and Suds car wash. A very cursory glance online shows that it is a subsidiary branch of the company Sindyne. And you, I mean, Isaiah looks over to Lupe. Well, it seems like the best way in was to go through the car wash. How are we going to arrange the meeting? We need to know that where we're going is somewhere where the mages are. Do we wait for one of their vehicles to get out, to drive out of the other side, and then intercept?
I think intercepting would be best.
Do we want to be... My question for you is, are we trying to be stealthy or are we trying to actually have a meeting?
I think we're trying to force a meeting.
Yes.
Oh. Well, that's easy. And using Voice of Hardestat, in which my voice can be heard over any noise in any place. Veritas, I found you. Let's chat.
Can I please get a charisma and persuasion? A manipulation and persuasion. Voice of Hardestat, for those people at home, is an ability. An ability that allows you to be overheard in any location, no matter the interference, no matter the noise level, no matter the distance. You are heard.
Descendant of Hardestat lore sheet.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, how much time has passed? Because I'm looking at my hunger right now.
Your hunger? I mean, your hunger sucks. If you haven't fed, you haven't fed. The time that has passed has been 2 days. You should be okay.
2
but
days. I would have fed.
You can give yourself back 2 hunger. I don't think that that's controversial to say.
Okay, yeah. I hadn't touched it since beforehand. So
Yes.
And I say that because because you switched it to fucking manipulation at the last second. I'm gonna burn willpower. I get hungrier. I go back up to 2. Please. It's 2 right there. I'm gonna burn a willpower. God. Where'd it go? It's gone forever. I'm gonna burn willpower. Reroll 2.
That's so real. It's gone forever.
Seriously.
It's gone for the rest of time.
It's like those socks that disappear in the dryer.
Mandy dropped a dice in the living room the other day. Gone to the ages.
Oh shit! It's still under the couch. I forgot to get it.
Sure is.
I found it just now because I stepped on it. That is 6 successes with a crit.
6 successes with a crit.
Yeah, totaled with the crit, a total of 6.
Hot boy shit. The ability.
Your car radio lights up. If you needed another meeting, Mr. Hill, this was the wrong way to go about it.
This was the nice way.
Our position still stands. We're not going to be swayed.
Who's we? Veritas, there is no we. It's just you. You can't even leave. You said it yourself. You're stuck here.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I know exactly what I'm talking about because I hear everything, and I say that quite literally. That's from your own lips. So let's meet. Let's deal. Maybe you can make it out of Calgary. Considering none of your little messages can get out.
Z points to the door, the large open bay doors of the car wash, and it has gone from the quiet whitish glow of fluorescence to a pale, more neon blue. I mean, if it looks like a trap and it smells like a trap, it probably is, but I'm not sure what other options we have. How are we feeling?
Who's going in and who's staying outside?
Z says, I'll stay.
Oh, I'm going in.
Well, if you're going, I'm going. Isaiah.
Let's go, Isaiah.
I'm coming in.
Kid. Well, Z. You want to be the odd one out? It kind of leaves you solo.
I run fine solo.
Oh, you do. I got something for you in the trunk.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna park nearby.
You'll like it. You'll like it. Trust me. You'll like it.
Z hops out, looks into the trunk. What is it?
It is a customized AR-15, specialized with Oh, my phone's all the way over there because I have the exact ammo. Basically 4, 5, 8 SOCOM rounds, which can be transferred to be either snipes, not sniper, but they're applicable with a silencer or without, and the stopping power doesn't really change.
Gotcha.
They're not as small as a subsonic round would be for those who like guns. But the fact that a silencer was expressly made to keep with the size of this rifle round tells you something. Like, the stopping power is still there. So it's like, for a human person, it's probably, it's not a 50 cal where it's just like your torso's gone, but
Yeah,
you've been hit, and you know that you've been hit.
Z reverently takes the attaché case that has the gun inside of it out and doesn't waste any time and runs to an adjacent building just across lines of traffic and disappears into an alleyway.
Yep. That makes sense. It also has Ian, because you can help me, the scope that can switch from being iron sight to actual sighted.
Romeo and Juliet setup.
Yep, thank you. She can basically snap it so it's iron sighted, or snap it back in place so she can actually fire from a distance.
Gotcha.
Easily.
Gotcha. So Isaiah looks to Lupe. Time to pull in.
Yeah.
All right. And
I joined you all in your car.
You see Isaiah put both hands on the steering wheel, and then he takes a deep breath. And Lupe, you notice his eyes become serpentine. And you also see claws grow out from his fingers.
Nice.
And then he drives in through the car wash doors. In a flash of teal light, you are very suddenly in environs that are very un-car wash-like. You're inside of a very sterile, white-walled holding chamber. The SUV is sitting upon a conveyor, and you see a long hallway in front of you. The conveyor moves and moves and moves, and eventually comes to a stop. You hear over the loudspeakers, Agent Veritas. Exit the vehicle and come inside. Be calm, and we can have a discourse. And you see large bay doors open up, and inside there is what can really only be described as a hangar. Inside of this hangar is one singular thing. A very long table. Chairs lining around it. Veritas is sat at one of the chairs. Two other syndicate members are sitting in the chairs aside Agent Veritas.
Oh, hello again. I apologize if I dispatch with the whole switching of my accent. I find it, since I'm one of the people in power of the city, why should I hide who I am?
You don't need to explain yourself, Mr. Hill.
It's only polite, and I try to be polite and respectful. Something that you have not been.
So,
Agent Veritas,
you
what do you want?
understand that we cannot leave.
Yes. From your own lips, it came.
You also understand that we have complete control over the influences and finances of this city. Flippant.
You talk a lot. Well, you speak a lot in your little messages that go nowhere. I know exactly what you have power over and what you don't have power over. Because in your desperation to get your messages out, you keep on going. Including... And, you can thank Miss Lupe here for reminding me of the fact that you tried to kill me.
Yes.
But what?
You're a blank body. You add net zero to any plans that we have.
You're not even a fucking Second Inquisition.
Paradigms,
It benefited
Mr. Hill.
you zero. Ugh.
Perhaps we can start with a quid pro quo.
What do you have in mind?
We will ask a question. You may ask a question. There are a few things that we wish to know about how you are proceeding and the things that you know. In return, there can be a trade of information. It seems as if there's been a standstill between us. We thought that leveraging our authority over the things that we do have authority over, such as your families, your money, would be enough to push you to action. But apparently you care not for these things as much as we thought, or you have ways around them. These are unprecedented events, but we are nothing if not adaptable. So we will sit now, and I wish to have this tete-a-tete. We will ask the first question.
There's two other members here?
Yeah, there are 2 other members, yes.
Okay.
Before we start, who are these 2?
This is Agent Soul, and this is Agent Luna.
Okay.
I have to ask. I don't know much about your agency, but the simple fact that we have seemingly, sorry to put it in video game terms, and I say that to Lupe, been transported to another dimension. I'm assuming you're not regular agents. Well, I've assumed that for a while now, but still.
Yes, that's very astute, Mr. Hill. We are not regular agents. We use certain technologies that give us an advanced edge against reality deviants like yourself.
Wizard?
No.
Wizard?
No, most certainly not.
Mage? Is mage closer?
No, Mr. Hill, you are not close at all.
Reality deviant? That implies that we shouldn't exist.
I thought that implication was rather clear, yes.
By that very same proxy, then someone who practices the things that you practice shouldn't exist either.
Theoretically.
There's a difference between enlightened science and an age-old curse that does nothing but predate on man. But we are getting into philosophical discussions. If your question is,
Yes,
are
I'd
we
rather
strange? Are we strange and outside of
That is
the?
not the question.
It's not.
All right, let's
I like knowing
let's
things.
get
That's
back
just a me thing.
to let's get back to brass tacks.
Lupe, please do the Lupe thing.
She's gonna walk over to the table. She's not going to sit in a chair. She's going to sit on the edge of the table, so that she can see all three of them very clearly. Why can't you leave? You say you can't, as though something is keeping you here.
We cannot leave because one among you levied a deviant curse against us that intrinsically tied us to that keyed seal that is underneath the city. And things have kept getting more and more and more complicated. And now, when we try to leave, we wither.
Oh.
And so we can't.
She smiles very slowly, and you see, like, extended snake-like fangs. How interesting.
So, my question for you, how did you find us?
Oh, a little bit of luck.
And Deacon raises his hand. It was a combination of, well, one, because you are apparently stuck here. You are adhered to what is available here in the city. And unfortunately for you, I run a lot of the city.
Bless you.
Sorry, I had to sneeze. Veritas looks to you. As much as I do not doubt your powers of surveillance, and as much as I do not doubt your ability to control the flow of human influence within this city, no, that is not how you found us. It was not luck.
Oh my God, we saw your cars come to the fucking car wash.
How?
Your shit's not working the way it should anymore.
I will
juice, kid.
Disrespectfully disagree. The technology that we have within this city is working perfectly fine. We should be clouded from any of your observances of our vehicles coming and going.
You should be allowed to leave. Should went out the window a long time ago, Veritas.
You know what's interesting? You let all of our flavor of magic interfere with your own, and you can't even fathom the possibility that we did it.
The simple fact that
similar means.
Kindred magic's been fucking with your shit, then apparently, according to yours, our magic shouldn't be able to fuck with your shit, is very concerning for you.
If this is going to be a dishonest exchange, then we do not need to exchange any more information. That is fine with me. You demanded this meeting, and you have asked us a question which we have answered honestly. I am an expert enough in our technologies to know that no, you, Lupe, and you, Deacon, with your grasp of mortal technologies, great as it is, and your grasp of the occult, as great as it is not enough to pierce the veil of what we have going on and where we actually are. Lupe, did you provide the actual location of these car washes to Mr. Hill?
Yes.
How?
I told you.
Luck had nothing to do with it. Who do you have?
Being stuck possibly did.
Catching us
And
inside
also,
of a curse that was built by one of the luminaries of your kind during their heyday of the creation of their magics is not the same as bandying about with simple wards and blood sorceries. Mr. Hill, do not patronize me. I know my abilities and I know my science. I have been doing this long enough.
I accept Mr. Hill when it's actually respectful. But from you, it's fucking doctor. Get it correct.
If this is going to be as unproductive as it has been, we can simply end this meeting.
No, because there are a lot of
For
things.
fuck's sake. I'm gonna pop Majesty.
Okay.
So I'm gonna make 2 rouse checks and see how hungry I get.
You know, I thought she'd be a bit more.
I only get a little bit hungrier.
I thought she'd be a bit more cognizant of the situation she finds herself in, but she does not.
Unfortunately for you, Deacon, this will affect you as well.
Oh, god damn it. What do I roll?
Nothing.
No. He won't. He won't yet. Yeah.
It's only if you resist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't like people doing shit to my mind.
Composure.
It is composure and resolve versus my charisma and presence.
Mm-hmm.
If you have the fortitude power that applies against dominate and presence, at that.
I do. Fortitude. Where the hell is? I have so many fucking fortitude. No, I do not have that one. It's just 5 die.
For the folks at home who are not familiar with Majesty, at this pinnacle of the discipline of vampire can amplify their countenance to supernatural levels, whether they appear heart-rendingly beautiful, monstrously terrifying, or wielding absolute command. Everyone who views them is struck by their image. Keyword everyone. Unable to act or even speak against the vampire. To experience Majesty is to be in the presence of the divine or the infernal.
How many successes do I need to not be affected by this?
So do I roll it for each individual who is resisting?
You will roll. Oh yeah, it will. It will be. It seems. Yeah, it will be in a contest of their composure versus the vampire's charisma plus.
Can I
presence.
choose to fail against Deacon's roll so that he can be fine?
A win allows. It doesn't say no. It doesn't say no. We can definitely say that it isn't a scattershot kind of situation, and that you can not include everyone in the Majesty effect. Yeah.
Great. Then I only want to focus on the mages.
Okay.
Because I would like Isaiah to be free as well, so he can chop their fucking heads off if need be.
If that is the case, can I rescind my rolling?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Absolutely. It doesn't say that you can't, so we're gonna go with rules as written here. So Veritas has rolled 5 successes,
Great. I gotta roll.
and Soul has rolled 3 successes,
You gotta hold up. Okay.
A 3, a 3, and a 5.
Okay. Well, that should be easy. I am rolling charisma. That's this many, and presence, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm also going to rouse their blood to get an extra, right? I get an extra? I get an extra.
2 dice, yep.
Okay, I do get a little hungrier, but that is okay with me. Do I also get bonus dice for my looks on top of all of this?
Let me look up looks really quickly. Pardon me.
I say this would have been definitely one of those times where Deacon would have allowed his beast to take over, which is why I was just like, if I failed that roll, I'm just like, I would have allowed him to just
Aaron,
rage.
if this counts as social combat, then yes.
This does feel like social combat, so I would say that yes, you do get the extra dice for looks.
And that's 2.
Yes.
If you have 2
There's so
levels
much
of
dice.
looks.
All right, hell yeah. Yes, I do.
Don't forget the
max.
extra 1 for generation if you got it.
I don't think I do.
Okay.
Does not.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay. So that's... I only need 110 for a crit, right?
2.
Need 2.
2. Okay. Oh, then I do. So that's... Wait. 9 successes.
Okay. Veritas, Soul, and Luna all look away in full submission. There's fear.
I don't know, I want these bitches bowing in supplication. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Tell them to do that. If you want anything other than their natural reaction, you can now speak it.
On your knees.
One by one, they get up from their chairs and bow down on both knees.
She crosses one leg over the other, looking very comfortable and very happy up on the table. The gravitas is just in waves off of her right now. You can practically see it in the air. And the tone of this room has drastically changed. I love having pets, don't you? She looks to Deacon and over to Isaiah as well.
Isaiah
what do you
nods.
think we should do with them? So I'm tired of the nonsense.
Isaiah just looks to Deacon. I will defer to the chairman.
You. Give me all the I want all the information they have that they could possibly give to me. And then they're yours.
Excellent, my favorite. She's
aware.
clacking her nails on the table, which are getting a little bit longer. Tell me, Agent Veritas, you sure you can't be a little more amenable to our requests for information? Perhaps releasing our funds, or doing something other than being in the fucking way?
Agent Veritas pulls out their phone and with a few simple clacks onto the touchscreen, your funds are released, my lady.
Perfect. Excellent.
I need that
Now.
phone.
Give me your phone.
She hands it to you.
I hand it to Deacon.
If it's open, oh my god. I go through it.
There you go, bud.
It's just Just full like information download. on
Does
Deacon's
Deacon
behalf.
start? Do you start accessing the phone now?
If I fully feel that, actually, I'm going to ask Mandy this. Do you feel that this is fully a thing of just like you and Isaiah can handle the gritty parts of this because of what they're doing? Then Deacon is going to do what he does and just get the information he likes. If that's a yes.
I think for the scene, since we're still in the presence of living mages, you might want to wait.
Okay.
The phone's yours now.
I also ask because above table, one of my flaws is knowledge hungry, and I want to know the things that they have. So,
well, you have the things that they have, technically speaking. So,
yeah, no, the technique, but there might be magic.
I guess it's a matter of whether or not you want to.
I'll leave this. I'll leave this up to you.
I'll stay in it. I'll stay in it.
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say that's.
I'll stay in it, and actually, you know what?
Yeah.
I'll stay in it because I'm actually going to.
Come on in. The water's fine. She's just living her best life. She looks to Veritas. Deacon can play with the phone if he wants, but he should stay.
No, he's gonna take that because he can get to it later, and if it's like password verified, he'll just take one of her fingers.
Yeah, I think I'm just going. Oh yeah, we can definitely do that.
Actually, while it's open, he just sets it to no password while it's open, so he doesn't have to do that later.
She's going to lift the chin of Agent Veritas ever so slightly.
Point of order. The second that Deacon tries to do truly anything upon that phone without first, well, unnamed many things, the phone fries. Sizzles in the hand.
Oh, is it because you're like part Lasombra now? Or is it made shit? Fuck. That's fine.
You lift Veritas's chin.
Confess. Tell me everything you know.
About what, my lady?
Your operation here in Calgary.
My real name is Junior Agent Veritas. It's the designation that I've been given. We were sent out here as an expeditionary force and as a containment force
For what?
For the reality deviant known as Wrinkle.
And that's what you were containing. Wrinkle.
Yes.
No
So
other
that means
entities?
everything that. Sorry. Deacon would say in that quiet, it's like, so that means everything else was just like some extra bullshit you had to deal with.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like it. No other entities other than this Wrinkle?
We were made aware of other entities, but the only thing that we were sent to contain and the only part of our objective was the creature known as Wrinkle.
So you didn't know about the other entity in the house?
No.
And why aren't you doing anything about that?
It was completely irrelevant to us. It has...
So why she tried to kill me 3 times? As opposed to the one. She actually tried to kill me 3 separate times. Me specifically.
Let it go, Deacon.
I'm genuinely curious why I was targeted 3 separate times when the entire coterie was there.
Who else are you working with?
We're not working with anyone. The Syndicate were the only technocratic agency that was within Calgary at the time.
So there are no others like you in the city?
We have either died or we have gone MIA.
I see.
So, Agent Veritas, if I were to offer you a deal in which you get to keep living, would you take it?
We can't.
Or would you keep being pompous? Oh, you can't. Okay.
You can't.
If we make
Are
any...
you bound?
When we are pushed through the agency, there are certain assurances that if we are compromised in any way, that we are simply liquidated.
You seem pretty compromised to me.
At the moment,
Very.
yes, it would seem as if we have been compromised.
She looks to the other agents. Give me your phones.
They hand you their phones.
What happens when I try to use this phone?
You won't be able to.
Why not?
Simple, enlightened science, failsafes. You
Fix
aren't
it.
coded for them. We can't. This technology
You
has been
email
provided
them?
by the agency.
That's
Can you
powerful as
email
they let
them
on.
or send them to any other entity that isn't agent coded?
If you want the information that's on our phones, it can easily be provided in other ways. We keep very little on them.
Good to know. Hey, what was that thing you tried to send a wire on outside of Calgary?
Well. And they pause. I don't know.
Interesting.
I'm gonna lie to you. I'm actually inclined to believe they truly don't know what it was.
It seems
If she's a junior agent. She's not even junior agent. Isn't even the agent. Oh wait. Ask her who's the agent in charge.
That's a good question. Who's actually in charge here?
I am.
As a,
A
junior,
junior
agent?
agent?
My senior officer was killed.
So you
Bye.
just move up, or are you rogue right now?
We don't have contact with the agency for reasons that we do not know yet.
Okay. Do you have anything else you want to know from these ones? If not, she looks to Isaiah.
Are you sure? And this is Deacon's last ditch effort to try to save these people.
Oh, I'm very sure.
No, he's talking to them.
This is your last chance, my dears.
Are you sure? There's nothing that can be done to save your lives. Because I would rather you live and I erase your memory of a lot of this.
You can't
what is
erase our
going to happen?
memories.
They're resistant. I already know that.
It's not the resistance. Over time, it would work. You could, but our minds are partitioned. There are parts that we don't have access to, and it contains what the agency needs when they need it.
Give me one good reason why you should live.
I don't have one.
Good.
To
She
us,
looks at
Well,
Isaiah.
they are. Deacon now openly says, it's like, well, you already gave me my money back. And he just starts.
Uh,
Yeah, I
He
give
just
Isaiah
kinda
the
turn-
nod.
he just
'cause I know
kinda
he's
turns.
chomping at the bit.
Isaiah, calmly, coolly, collected, walks over to each of the agents and just, as they sit still, 2 claws, one to each of the eyes, just poke, scramble, dead. Poke, scramble, dead. Poke, scramble, dead. Incredibly efficient, near instantaneous.
Well,
Deacon walks up to Lupe.
yes.
I don't know why, but this one managed to poke through the shield I have for you. Just slightly. I don't like it. But I kind of like it.
Oh, next time you step out of line, I'll use it on you for real next time.
Oh,
You might
we're
like
talking
it.
about 2 very completely different things, Lupe.
Majesty is hard to resist.
I wasn't talking about majesty. I was just talking about how you were conducting yourself.
Still majesty.
Darling.
She gets up.
Isaiah looks
She
to
gets up
both
from
of
her
you.
seat.
Baron, Chairman, I believe we should go.
Yes. Please, I don't want to be here any longer.
As Veritas and the 2 agents die, you notice that there's this like hard light digital landscape that you're sitting within starts to like slowly degrade and fall away. And
car.
it's not particularly dangerous looking because like as it starts to fade away, the surface of the car wash is starting to appear.
Okay.
And by the time you get back to the car, you're about halfway through a car wash cycle.
Does anything happen to their bodies when the magic fades, or no?
As the magic fades, no. They are, for all intents and purposes, just technology-enhanced humans, and they die and fade away with the realm that they created.
If we're still inside the car wash, because I have fortitude, and I know Isaiah's there, I'll put my arm up around Lupe to block her from the fucking hot wax that's coming in.
No, you get into the you'll get into the vehicle before the car wash hits. We will not have a freshly.
How you described it, it was just like we were
you're
legit
totally
in
right. You'll be in the vehicle. We're not doing hot wax deacon. We're not doing hot wax deacon in the car wash.
Wax them both up, chat. I mean, come
We're
on.
waxing everybody up in the car wash.
It's
today.
the last chapter. Deacon's just gonna start romancing Lupe now.
Yeah.
That's last chapter.
All bets are
off.
All bets are
Yeah,
off.
let's romance. Yeah, we're gonna romance like several different NPCs and one actual PC.
Everybody's on the playing field at the very end, the very last episode. Deacon's gonna look
Party
to
goal.
Uptown. Deacon's gonna look to Uptown and give him a salacious wink for no reason.
Yes,
I don't think you'd go that far.
Not that far. Okay. Well, I don't know. It's the end of the
Salacious
world,
wink.
man. It's the end of the world.
Oh, no. Uptown is the line. The line drawn in the sand.
Uptown's the line.
Everybody but Uptown. Even Modi.
Yeah,
Didn't
everybody
even give
can
Modi
get
a
it.
chance before Uptown.
Okay,
Like Modi.
folks.
Okay.
I feel.
Yeah, we should zoom out.
I feel very much like we are at the end of our chapter this evening. What a wonderful night. What a crazy set of circumstances. Everybody decided to go. I hit everybody up for scenes tonight. What do you want to do? What's the plan? And a couple people didn't have pitches. I threw them some pitches and they were like, "Yeah, I want to kill him." And I'm like, "Okay, let's run that. Let's run the, what the plot lines you want are." And now here we are. So you rolled well. Fantastic stuff, everybody. My question is, oh my God, I just about reverted back to my old habits.
Nope, can't do it. Don't do it.
I almost asked if T-Pain was
Oh,
live.
is
Fuska's on.
T-Pain
man.
live? Is that what you were asking?
Fuska's
Yeah.
on.
Yeah. Fuska's on? Okay, perfect.
Yeah, Fuska's on.
Let's see.
Give Fuska some love.
Yeah. Let's do that. Shit.
I'm going to say this while you're yawning. If,
Yeah,
we're,
feel
if
that.
we're being honest, the killing of the mages was going to run up against a lot of the humanity for Deacon. So that's why he was just like, yeah, Lupe, you do it.
No, she didn't even technically do it, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Folks, we're heading over to Fuska. Show Fuska some love. Fuska was almost a member of Manadee's cast. They're a wonderful member of the TTRPG community and a huge gamer. Show all the love. We will see you on Tuesday for the next chapter of The Last Ideal. We'll see you next Saturday for the next chapter of Sanguine Dominion. Where it almost feels like our troop might get a bit of downtime to work on some of their own shit instead of the constant avalanche of danger and horror. So, we'll see you when we see you. Have a wonderful night. Catch you on the flip-flop. Bye-bye.